With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and chill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because the squad can be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if I should find a Shoutouts can't see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Thursday, the 2nd of March 2023. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. As you can see, it's the start of a brand new month on DSP Gaming, and he has not got a stream goal. He has just set it for the members total only, with no set goal in sight. Also, Phil's stream is being a bit strange for me today, and it's not playing as smoothly as I was hoping it would be. Might just keep it a few seconds behind, because sometimes when you go like directly live it sometimes struggles to keep going, but fuck it, I'll just be like 5 seconds, 10 seconds behind. Fuck it, I don't care. One important thing for me to cover. Yeah, Brian Arts, he's removed a goal. He's not bothering to have a goal. He will want members, of course. He desires members, but they're not going to have a goal for it. His ambition is to get as many members as possible, but they're not going to have a set goal in mind. It looks like, at least for now anyway. There is one important thing I want to talk about today, and it's something that came to our attention earlier on, and it involves Raw DSP Archive. I made a community post about this earlier on, but I touched upon the point very briefly, but I'll cover it in more detail now. Raw DSP Archive was struck down by multiple copyright strikes from 2 different email addresses. Both of these email addresses both belong to DSP. We know that for a fact. They're linked to his mobile phone. And plus the vlog email address, which one of the email addresses was a vlogging email address, which Phil has himself shown on his own channel on his own React content. DSP may or may not be directly targeting detractors, but regardless of that, he has absolute full knowledge of something going on with his credentials being used in this manner. And he's perfectly fine and content to allow this to happen, as he still stays out an issue. So at the very least, Phil is aware of what's going on to detractor channels, and yet is just choosing to stay quiet on the issue. So yeah, Raw DSP Archive will not be live streaming today because the channel has been copyright striked, which is a big blow for a lot of people, obviously, because they actually rely a lot on these kind of Dark Dave and the stuff he does. As I'm saying, this is operated by Dark Dave, and he has an alternative channel, of course, Dark Dave's Mirror, which as far as I'm aware is still live. Yes, Dark Dave's Mirror is still live, but his alternative, Raw DSP Archive, is an invaluable tool for many people that make detractor videos, you know, and go directly to the source. Not a source, but you get what I'm saying. No, you have Phil's chat in there with the video itself, so you can see what Phil is, you know, responding to in time. So yeah, it's definitely something that's about. It's a sore one to take, and we don't know how involved DSP is exactly, but we do know that he has at least knowledge of this and is willingly choosing to ignore it and let it happen, essentially. So that is that happening. Elsewhere, of course, it got revealed that Phil has apparently agreed to an interview with Stuttering Craig, formerly of Screw Attack, but I don't think that's going to actually happen. Do not think it's going to actually happen now. The fact of the matter is, Phil did not want this disclosed yet. He was not ready for this information to be revealed yet. This being revealed without his say-so, without his knowledge, without his consent, without his approval, will certainly rub him the wrong way, and he will fucking partially blame that for backing out of the interview, and also the tractor influence on Sutton Craig as well will certainly be a factor on Phil probably backing out of the interview. I'm just saying it now, I'll be astonished if the interview goes ahead. I cannot see it happening for the life of me. Simply put, Phil will not be happy with the fact that, one, it was revealed before he was ready for it to be revealed, and two, Stuttering Craig has essentially, willingly listened to the detractors and the things that they're feeding him, basically. So, yeah, it's not going to happen. What else is there to cover from Phil's day off shenanigans? There was something I picked up, some other people picked up it as well, but I saw this on Twitter, and it's an absolute disgusting thing. So disgusting I got tired of liking it. Phil did this on stream.
As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on.
Nasty bastard. Nasty bastard, man. Rooting around in his ears for a wee snack, and then using those very same fingers to, nibble on. Jesus fucking Christ, man. What in the fuck, man? Dirty motherfucker, man. Yeah, I can't believe that when I saw that shit. Oh, an update on the DSP interview situation. It's an update, apparently.
I have received an email from Darkside Phil. and tomorrow I will read that email on Side Scrollers. So you guys got to tune in for that. There was a lot of talk about DSP after we announced things. I will be reading the email on the show tomorrow. He said it's okay to read it, which is great. I will read our correspondence. So I need you guys to come back and watch it tomorrow. So should be the correspondence has continued. I have received an email.
Shut the fuck up. Nah, I don't think there's really much to be gleaned from that, really.
From Darkside.
Shut the fuck up. So I don't think there's actually much to be, learn from that, essentially. I mean, it's a weird one where it's just fucking not revealing the email now. Why wait? Why just not fucking read it now and get it sorted and get it over and done with? It's a strange one to me. Brian Art says, Mimology made a 50-second edit of that clip. It's pure gold. Right, guys, I really feel that I am... Hold on, what's saying? He's talking about the game, he's talking about Harry Potter, there's not much story stuff left until then, I think, blah blah blah. Okay, let's determine today's bingo card, shall we? It's going to land on Admittedly again. A chance or redemption for Admittedly. This has let us down the last few times, admittedly. And yet again is back again with a vengeance. I had decided, I think it would be wise to have a centre space to the interview. It's impossible for Phil to not mention the interview. In my opinion, he's going to mention it in some capacity, I feel. So he will be baited into talking about it unless he chooses to talk about himself, but the interview is today's centre square. So, admittedly was oops, sorry if I can typo that, my bad. Admittedly, I need a number between 1 and 210. The first number in chat I see, which contains a number 6, will be the card I pick for today's bingo shenanigans. Some of you fuckers jumping the gun. 106 from Gregory Lake was the first one I saw that contained the number 6. So we're going to the 106th bingo card, which is the 107th result. And here we go, it's a card on the right hand side, ladies and gentlemen. So we have Phil saying time, him talking about food, him butchering the word, him saying engagement, and friend. Then Phil's voice cracking, him saying good news, admittedly, him flailing his arms, and him saying absolutely. The third row is Phil saying nobody or no one, him laughing, him saying interview, him giving the good old prayer hands, and him pointing at the text on the screen, which might not happen as much anymore because Phil has no longer got a reason to encourage memberships as strongly as before, since there is no more members goal, but we might still get it, who knows. The fourth row is Phil saying excited, schedule, reality, hateful slurs, I'm using hateful slurs, and him saying what the fuck are you talking about, although I will accept what are you talking about. And the final row is Phil saying interactive, fuck, okay, sound good, and him being toxic. So that's a full bingo card for today's show. CE is saying would the plural of friend count as a friend or friends or friendship or whatever, or that any kind of variety, any kind of form of friend, you know, friend or friends or friendly. I would count friendly as well because fuck it, why not? I would count all these for that personally. I think it's a decent card, but I always say that, of course. But I still think it's a decent card. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend it's not a decent card. I think it's got a chance. I think it's got as much of a chance as any bingo card. We were 3 shy, I think, or 2 shy the other day. And this could be a very good card. It might be a very robust, strong game of bingo. We don't know. We're going to have to wait and see what Phil does. And okay, what's he saying? Phil's not saying fucking things. It's okay. Okay. So, let me run down the bingo rules for you guys. For people that might be fucking new, you know, some people might be new to the stream. If you are, welcome to DSP Bingo. There are ways for us to get free spaces on these bingo cards. First of all, if Phil snorts 25 times during a stream, during a podcast even, that is a free space. If he burps 10 times during the podcast, that is also going to be a free space. If he gets 100 likes on a stream before recording for gameplay, that's also a free space. And if we get 100 likes before recording for gameplay, that is also a free space for the bingo. And aside from that, I don't think there's much else to kind of cover. Yeah, those are the rules, the stipulations. That's how it all breaks down. I added new songs. I added like 4 or 5 new Meerkat songs that people were requesting. So I think it's a good time to let you guys enjoy some of the new music as well as the classic music from Meerkat's playlist while we wait for Phil to start the show.
Drinking liquor all day long. Good variety of stuff. We'll even have an incentive if someone contributes a very large contribution. I will take a shot of a special liquor that I have not revealed yet. I'm not getting drunk. Absolutely not. Raw. Whale tail. Not the bag, bro. Not the tips, right? Plastic cups. Whale tail jam. Raw. Whale tail.
You need Jesus. Fill up. Consume.
Whale tail.
Day after day after day,
Bro.
if you do, to hell with you. You need help. You need Jesus.
Bruh. Whale tail. Not the bag, bro. Not the tips, right? Plastic cups. Whale tail jam. Not the bag, bro. Whale tail. Not the bag, bro. Not the whale tail.
Hello? For now? That is a business related, and I do still have it.
WWE champion time.
Go, 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 go. Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. I love it. Go, 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 go. By eBay.
Hell! It's been tough. I always think that it's my fault.
Drinking gin.
Yep, I'm toxic. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretched.
Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. For now?
Go, 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 go. Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
I love it.
Go, 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 go. By eBay.
Hell!
Hateful slurs. Lame brain pieces of dumb fucking hateful slurs.
Why am I toxic? I love it. Hey, Mr. Brunel, you there? I am present.
Right, I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
It's Kevin's fault.
Oh, brothers, brothers, brother.
But I'm telling you, I did spend money on mobile games in the past. I admit it. That's how I know how addictive they can be. That's how I know how bad they are for people to get caught in that kind of addictive nature. I remember playing, and there was an event. The Hulk Hogan card was in it, right? It was a legendary old school back in the day 1980s Hulk Hogan card.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Spending all my money on this Hogan.
Keep spending.
If they ain't 6 stars, I don't wanna
Buy more.
spending all my money on this Hogan.
Oh, play for 2 more hours. You ran out. Buy more.
If it ain't 6
Money,
stars,
keep spending. Yeah, yeah.
if it ain't 6 stars, I don't want it.
Yeah, yeah.
Spending all my money on these Hogans like a must.
Ridiculous amounts of money. I know it was. It was probably hundreds of dollars for this event. I earned the car.
Spending all my money on this Hogan.
Keep spending. I earned the car.
If they ain't 6 stars, I don't wanna
Buy more.
spending all my money on this Hogan.
Oh, play for 2 more hours. You ran out. Buy more.
If it ain't 6 stars,
Keep spending.
if it ain't 6 stars, I don't want it.
I earned the card, right? I'm like proud of myself. Oh my god, I actually earned this card, and wow, it was very hard to do. I'm one of the few people in the game who even earned it. I think it was only like 20 people in the whole game who had the card or whatever. Okay? And I can tell you exactly what happened. Immediately after I earned that card, within 1 week they announced we're rebooting the game. The card is now going to essentially be way reduced in value.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't...
Oh, sorry. I just realised I had a super chat there. Sorry, I was away for a wee second there. Let me replay the animation because I think the music would have drowned out.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
So yeah, thank you very much to Black Mage for a super chat. It says, "The trolls have poisoned Quake against me, Droob." And yeah, Phil will basically use that as part of his fucking reasons why he won't be able to do the interview, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Brian Art says he's linked the 50-second clip on Discord. Hold on. Oh, do we have time to fucking watch it? Hopefully we do. It's only 50 seconds after all. Hang on. Right, 50-second clip. This is what Memeology mashed up together.
I have booked a guy. I've known him for a long time. Haven't spoke to him in a long time. But he was very early on. He was an active member of the Screw Attack community. And after Screw Attack, I think even during Screw Attack, he went on and became a content producer. But more people know him as a meme now. He's kind of a meme lord, and he's kind of an edge lord. Coming up within the next few weeks, we will have Dark Side Phil on Side Scrollers, which anybody who knows the letters DSP will be like, oh shit. So this should be fun because he has quite the detractors.
Why do you beg every day? What the fuck?
That's pretty much how it will go. He's not moist, he's not allowed to say that. Oh Christ, the show's starting. Guys, y'all know the drill, but when it comes to the bingo. Tag me in chat because I miss anything on the card. I don't try missing the card, I just do some things because I'm a stupid bastard, it can't be helped. If you get 25 out of 25, one of you guys can win a fucking prize. Fingers crossed I get a full out today, so yeah. Hopefully it'll be a very robust show. Let's start off a month on a high. Let's start off Phil's fucking fresh week on a high. So fingers crossed guys, here we fucking go. Good luck. DSP's a bitch.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. It's a new month, and we are busy. We are very busy. We're having fun down here on Level 1. How's everyone today? It is March 2nd, 2023, my first broadcast of the new month. We have got a lot of stuff going on. We have got change everywhere. Correct? Right? Yes, we do have change. And change sometimes can be scary. Change, admittedly, sometimes can be uncertain. Correct? However, with change can also come potential for growth, can come potential for all kinds of good stuff. And so, being that we are entering a new month, I feel like it is time to talk about change. Because last month, some things went really well. Some things did not go as well as could have. And we talked all about that in the last few streams for sure. I'm actually quite relieved that we actually now are in March. I think I'd prefer to be in a new month and move on positively so that people don't dwell on the past. Let's talk about all of this. First of all, there's an apparent thing going on behind me, as you can see. I yet again changed my...
Yeah, money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, money, money.
Thank you very much to DDog1968 for an incredibly generous super chat. It says, towards an Elgato Stream Deck MK2 for more sound effects and don't have to worry about pressing the ring button. And yes, I know what I'm doing, enjoys. And D-Dog has done a couple of generous tips in the past, and I've always been very kind of, you know, I've always been very careful to kind of point out, he's sure this is a lot of money, and he's always tried to reassure me, you know, but it's an extremely generous tip, so thank you very much, D-Dog, for an incredibly generous tip. And he says put it towards a Stream Deck, so I don't press it. See, I would still press the wrong fucking button, probably. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, I've definitely got to look into getting an Elgato Stream Deck now, since you've given me that. So yeah, I'll begin looking around and seeing if I can find anything for sure. Maybe, I don't know, I'll have a wee look around anyway for sure, but extremely generous. Thank you very much, T-Dog, I do appreciate it. And yeah, again, I just, as long as you look after yourself and you and your loved ones got enough, it's a very generous super chat. I certainly don't expect any kind of levels of that kind of support, but thank you very much for that. It is much appreciated. Thank you.
Setup here, as I told you, once a month, it is my goal to try to refresh everything. You see, I want to make everything fresh and new for you guys every month. I don't want the setup to look exactly the same. Now, this will be a lot easier at the end of the year when we start doing holiday theme stuff, you know, in October, November, and December. But as for now, you know, I have all these pieces of gaming artwork in my home from over the years that I accumulated, usually over 10 years ago when I used to go to gaming conventions. They don't really have any value, because all they are is a bunch of pixel art painted on a canvas. But to those who are gaming fans, longtime gaming historians, you would know the epic scene from Punch-Out, where Little Mac is being trained by Doc, right there. And I've had this one for a very, very, very long time. And actually, this is one not done by Square Painter. I know that I told you guys a couple months ago when we were first talking about bringing some of this retro art onto the streams, you know, that it was actually Square Painter who had done those. This one is not. This one is from someone else, and this one's even older. Hold on a second. This one is by an artist. I think the name is on it. No. Maybe not. Maybe it's not. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I'm remembering. Ah, it's down here. A. Dingman, 2009. That's how old this one is. So this was painted in 2009 and brought around different conventions for sale, and I eventually bought it probably like 2011, 2012 at a convention that I saw it at, and I really, really liked it. And again, this used to hang on my wall in my condo in Connecticut for many years. You probably saw it in the background. This in particular is probably what you saw. The grid at the bottom of it is probably what you saw the most of. But yeah, now you can actually see it in all of its glory and splendor here on my streams for the month of March. And by the way, again, I'd like your feedback. This is the third straight month I'm doing this. You guys seem to like it. You guys seem to like me alternating with the artwork and everything and me introducing it, saying that the setup looks a lot better. And I appreciate that feedback. If you don't like it, let me know. Or if you have suggestions for improvement too. See, last month, the piece of art I had here was Ninja Gaiden. It was very long, so it kind of blocked a lot of the lighting. See the lighting behind me? It blocked a lot of that. Now, the lighting's kind of back for this month, because this one is a regular size. Now, here's the other thing. I do have one other picture that you guys have not seen yet. You've seen 2 Mega Man. You've seen the Super Mario. You've seen the Ninja Gaiden, and now you're seeing Punch-Out. All right? I have one more. In my opinion, it's the piece de resistance. It is the best picture of all of them. It is Super Mario Brothers 3, and it's really epic. And you've probably seen it. Again, if you used to watch my stuff from a decade ago.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Barrett Wells. So Super Chat says, good thing the Phil's Day Off segment was about yesterday, since I can't remember what he said on Tuesday. Pretty much, yeah. Phil had randomly denied he had the artwork behind him of the Punch-Out artwork of a Doc on the bike. He denied having that for some random reason, like on Tuesday. Even though people knew he had it and he'd seen it, Phil has shared it before in his content and in pictures and all shit. It's very bizarre, but that's Phil Burnell for you. Phil will always find a reason to lie. But I had to lie to protect my reveal. My amazing Dino Thursday podcast reveal of the artwork. I had to lie. Just something like that. I know, it's bizarre. It just confuses the crap out of me. It really does. But that's Phil for you. He's a habitual liar. It's just become second nature to him to fucking lie whenever he fucking speaks these days.
And it's really epic. And you've probably seen it. Again, if you used to watch my stuff from a decade ago when I lived in Connecticut, you've probably seen it on camera. Here's the problem with it. It's huge. Like, to give you guys some perspective, okay, this painting right here is about 2 to 2.5 feet long. It's about 2 feet tall and 2.5 feet long. The Mario Brothers picture is 3 feet wide and about 2.5 feet tall. All right? So I really like it, but I don't know how I would fit it. Like, I really want to use it. If I did it, I would have to use it on this side, because as you can see, this stand is lower. So maybe I could put it here, but it would like fill the entirety of the camera shot. In which case, then I'd have to do something over here and try to fit the lamp, the Pac-Man lamp over here. Like, I really, really want to put it on stream, because in my opinion, it's the best one that I've saved. But you got to think about it. I didn't really, I was trying to mess it around. I was like, you know what? I wanted to put this one on for the month. It's good variety. So here we are. This is the March setup. What do you think? I'd love your feedback. Do you like the March setup? Now, you can see better lighting. Now, like I said, I think the biggest improvement here, you can see more lighting, which is excellent. You can see more behind me for the podcast and for the streams and everything, the face cam. So that's a good thing. But give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. All right? Now. Ooh, excuse me. By the way, if you're in the chat using another language, I don't know what you're saying. And if you continue to do that, I'm just going to time you out and ban you, because I have no clue. And you got to speak in English, man. I don't know. No one knows what you're talking about. Thanks. Okay, because there's someone in here doing it, and it's like they're like 10 messages. Like, what the hell are they saying? I don't know. What's the point? Anyway, so that's one piece of change for the month of March. It's a big one, right? Obviously, the new look. Now, also, last month, all right, was an interesting month. First of all, it was the shortest month of the year. February, there's only 28 days as opposed to 30 or 31. So you got a few less days. And also, let's be honest about February. It certainly was not a bad month. I absolutely understood that there was not a lot of new games released. I mean, Hogwarts was really the biggest one, Hogwarts Legacy. And there was a couple others here or there. I was finishing up Dead Space, amongst other things. Ongoing continuous playthroughs like One Piece, right? Oh, really? King Goken, was it something stupid and offensive so I could ban the person? Because I don't want to. But if it was something stupid and offensive, I'll just get rid of them. Let me know. I mean, you're a moderator. You judge for yourself if you think what they said was stupid or offensive. King Goken says he ran the statement through a Google Translator.
Money.
And now he's like,
yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Black Mage, for the super chat. It says, foreigners are lean on site. Yeah, Phil really is. And that's what I'm saying, Heather as well, saying like maybe we actually need a racism square. I thought it would be covered under things like toxic or whatever, but I ticked off toxic because Phil was being quite toxic somebody just because they're speaking in a fucking different language. But yeah, Phil is openly, on a daily basis, is quite just being openly quite kind of racist. There's no way if I can say it. We might need an actual square just for racist antics, which is, I never thought Phil would actually be that fucking openly brazen about it, but there you fucking go. He's surprised even me. So I guess if it happens again tomorrow, then yeah, I'll give him one more chance. If he does it again tomorrow, then yes, Madness or Square. How's that? Actually, I know what to do. Tomorrow we'll have it as a centre square, okay? We'll have it as a centre square tomorrow. That'll be the fucking test for it, okay?
King Goga says he ran the statement through a Google Translator. And now he's like, oh boy. Anyway, so last month I had a lot of fun. All right, but you guys had a lot of fun. But I have to keep saying but. There honestly was not tons going on except for my new channel, DSP Reacts. Let's be honest. There was Hogwarts Legacy, great. It was hyped for like a week. Everyone was excited. The views on my playthrough were great. And then what happened was everyone's like, okay, now we know what Hogwarts Legacy is. There's no controversy around it anymore. Basically, the controversy on the internet is completely fizzled out and died. It's an insanely best-selling game. It's an incredibly lengthy RPG. It's action-based. It's fun. It's chill. If you like the wizarding world, it's amazing. But for most people, yeah, there's a group that are watching me play it, but it's certainly not as many as at first. Remember, when I was playing that game at first, every time we had 300, 400, 500 people on stream, and now we barely can retain like 250. Why? Because it's a lengthy RPG. This is the problem with lengthy RPGs. The first week or two you play them, great, and then after that, everything just tapers off as everyone else has either moved on, or they're playing it at their own pace, or they're slowly watching it on demand. It's very rare that you would have a situation where someone would actually actively be following along a lengthy RPG like that at every stream. You know what I'm saying? So thank you to those who are, because I know we do have a couple hundred people that are showing up for Hogwarts. I appreciate that. But let's be honest, the hype has died out, right? It's a longer game. I'm over 30 hours in. The playthrough's probably going to be 40 to 50 hours long. So, yeah, I hear you. Now, DSP Reacts has done really well, okay? But that's not here, right? That's a different channel. People enjoy
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat. He says, translation, the games did not save the channel. Yeah, Phil's going to find a whole myriad of different excuses here. The hype for the game died down. There wasn't a lot of other fucking big hype new games releasing in February. It was a shorter fucking month. And this is why we didn't do things like hit our members going, fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Nah. You want to know what surprised me? February for me, in terms of like, if we're just talking about, even though it's a shorter month, it was still a good fucking month for me in terms of just like doing talking about YouTube stuff side of things. I still gained a good few subscribers, for example, ever. You guys are still, very generous on streams, which I'm always appreciative of. I'm also very thankful for that. It's just like one of those things where February, I don't think it really relies on the month. It's like you're basically talking about an extra 2 or 3 streams or 2 or 3 days, sorry. It's not as if it's only a half a fucking month long. No, it's literally an extra 2 or 3 days, Phil. And you're fucking trying to cite February as a fucking sole reason why there is no members go anymore or whatever. Fuck, just calm the fuck down, pal. So, yes, Phil's at 369 members. 60 of those are gifted. Just bear that in mind, there's like 60 are gifted members still. So Phil could see that plummet throughout the month of March, and that'd be a hell of a fucking sight indeed if that does happen.
okay? But that's not a here, right? That's a different channel. People,
I love that wee voice crack. That's not a here. That's not a here.
Really well, okay? But that's not a here.
What the fuck? Why is he talking like Mario all of a sudden? Adding extra fucking random vowels to his fucking words.
Right? That's a different channel. People enjoying the content over there, watching and supporting it. I really appreciate you going to the new channel and giving it a look. That's youtube.com/@DSPReacts. Thanks for checking it out, and thank you for everything there. But here, let's be honest, okay? Hold on, my neck is very stiff today. Let's be honest. Things kind of stagnated here on DSP Gaming. I noticed that the streams still did pretty good. Pretty good viewership, and good support, good engagement, everything good. But the on-demand videos have dwindled here. And the question is why? Because everything's a long, ongoing RPG playthrough. Seriously, like, when every game is the same kind of a game. Even though you might argue, well, Like a Dragon Ishin isn't necessarily the same as Hogwarts, isn't necessarily the same as Oblivion. I mean, you're right. But you do have to understand they all are kind of the same style of game. Open world, going around doing random side quests, a little bit of plot development here or there. Not really too difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear that. What we need is variety. The good news is, starting tomorrow, we're getting big variety here on DSP Gaming because tomorrow is the premiere of Wolong Fallen Dynasty, the game from Team Ninja that is in the vein of Sekiro. Much like how Team Ninja made Nioh 1 and 2, and those were in the vein of Dark Souls, this game, very much supposedly from reviewers, is in the veins of Sekiro. We'll talk about that in a moment. But the good news is we're going to get a refreshing new game in the lineup. Yes. Absolutely yes. This game is going to probably be very difficult. Those of you who are people who come to the channel to see me fail, basically now, you know what I'm saying? The Elden Ringers have returned. They can now go like this in their hands. Wait, he's not playing Elden Ring.
What the fuck is wrong with this fucking moron?
He's playing a different game. Similar. It's like Sekiro. You know what I'm saying? But that whole group should be satiated now. Those who don't care about the slow burn RPG, the chill atmosphere, they want rage, they want challenge, they want fails. You're gonna get that starting tomorrow. I mean, I'm trying to play all day tomorrow. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, that's cool, right? Obviously, it's cool to have that good variety being added to my content starting on Friday. At the same time, what I wanted to do was very introspectively look at February. All right, and here's what I saw. Let's talk about February. What were the most exciting things that happened in February? Hogwarts, 100% yes. Now that hype's kind of died out, but it was very exciting to play a new release. The launch of DSP Reacts, that was exciting. People like the channel now. Once a week we head over there. I react to stuff. We have a good time, and I'm trying to put out a steady stream of content over there for variety. You know, right now it's going to be DSP versus the internet, and me reacting to shows that I'm watching. Currently The Last of Us, but what's going to happen is next week, I'm thinking I'm going to start watching some other stuff, so that way I have some other variety react stuff on that channel too. Okay, so, you know, that's good. Had a good launch, and I'm seeing growth, and I'm seeing good things in the future for that channel as long as I stick to it, and you guys, you know, keep showing up and chilling with me every weekend now, because now it's going to be every Saturday when I do DSP versus the internet. Okay, what was the other exciting thing we did in February? The Super Bowl, okay, excuse me, the Super Saturday Marathon event. God forbid someone say Super Bowl, because everyone's afraid they're going to get sued for saying Super Bowl, because I guess it is a trademarked term. Oh no, the NFL will come after you because you did a stream about the Super Bowl, even though I didn't have any Super Bowl content in it. So, that was exciting. And if anything, I do feel that doing these marathon-style exciting events are definitely worth it. They make sense. They add variety to the streaming, the content. People get hyped and excited for them, right? So I definitely want to keep those going. However, after the discussion that we had last month, perhaps tying those events to a member's goal does not make sense. Let's talk about this. So, ever since I became a full-time YouTuber again, about 2 years ago, when I left Twitch and I came back to YouTube, all right, what we tried to do was try to create growth. Now, here's the thing. On Twitch, I had natural organic growth every month where people were coming and, you know, they were following me, they were watching my content, they would become a sub. A lot of the times you have big sub bombs over there, and a few people every month would kind of retain that sub and keep it going. Also on Twitch, you also had Twitch Prime, which allowed people to basically get a free membership every month if they were an Amazon Prime subscriber. When I was on Twitch, putting out the same style of content that I do here, doing the same...
Is that a sneaky fourth burp there?
When I was on Twitch...
It was, right there.
Which allowed...
There's a third burp, right? But there's a sneaky fourth one coming up here.
People to basically get a free membership every month if they were an Amazon Prime subscriber. When I...
Right there, right fucking there. There's a sneaky one right there. Fucking cheeky bastard, man. Tried to get away with it.
I was on Twitch, putting out the same style of content that I do here, doing the same kind of stuff. I had, naturally, more viewers and more paid subscribers than I have on YouTube. Why? Just because. Literally just because Twitch is the biggest place to stream. My content was more easily findable over there. Discoverable, I believe, is the term. When you're looking for someone to play a game, you can actually find me on Twitch playing the game. You can't really find me on YouTube live streaming. Just being honest. It's you search, you won't even find it live. Okay? So, basically, the deal is thus. Okay? By the way, Snow Carly says he's trying to send a tip. He can't. It's blocked. That's that's on you, because I'm looking here and some people have tipped already this morning. No problem. Like as much as 2 minutes ago. So it sounds like this is an issue on your end, Snow Carl, but this happened before, right? Maybe something to do at your bank. Yeah, it's not on my end because people are tipping fine, no problems. Okay?
Isn't it nice he's going to fucking give a deal to his audience? Does that mean the audience get a fucking say in what happens in said deal? Did the audience get to dictate some of the terms and fucking give a rebuttal to what deal they would like? Or is this a fucking take it or leave it kind of deal that Phil's going to give to his goddamn dentheads?
Yeah. So again, and you know, that's fine. You know, I don't think he's trying to distract me or anything here. I think he's genuinely concerned. No, you have a tip that came through. There's a tip that came through 3 minutes ago. A tip came through 3 minutes ago. Maybe you tipped one, you try to tip again, and then your bank blocked it because you tried to do 2 back-to-back tips or something. Yeah. So that's got to be on your end, right? I mean, we'll see if more tips come through, but yeah, I mean, tips are obviously coming through, no problem. Okay. Anyway, so that all that being said, here's the thing: members' goals were great. Just like sub goals were great over on Twitch. On Twitch, it was easy to maintain a subscriber count. Being honest, it really wasn't that much work. Here on YouTube, it's been like pulling teeth to get people to become members. Why? Because YouTube sadly doesn't offer the same kind of features. They just don't. All right? And it's sad. It makes me scratch my head as to why YouTube doesn't want to compete. I really feel that YouTube could directly compete with Twitch as a streaming, service if they would just simply add in similar features. They still are missing certain features. Like I said, the whole Twitch Prime thing over there, all they got to do over here is you become a YouTube Premium member, you get 1 free YouTube membership a month. How many people then would say, oh, so let me get this straight. Not only do I get to not have to watch any ads on YouTube, I can watch the content on demand, whatever I want, without having an internet connection. I can binge watch and play playlists and minimize, it still plays. Oh, by the way, I also get a free YouTube Prime membership. Like, people would do it in droves. For some reason, YouTube is like eager to not compete and not do the things that are successful on Twitch. So that's one that's missing. Another one that's missing is, another one that's missing is not being able to carry over emotes from channel to channel. Like, I feel that is a big one. Because over on Twitch, maybe you really like an emote from a certain streamer, but then you watch other streamers. You're like, man, it would be really neat if I was...
I know it kind of goes without saying Phil's fucking face sometimes is just fucking weird, but this fucking shit right here, this fucking, like, you know, this fucking face he's making right fucking here for some random fucking arbitrary reason. Why? Why this kind of fucking thing right here? This is distracting as fuck. I'm trying to listen to things he's fucking saying for the fucking bingo, and I fucking see this fucking face, and it just fucking makes me think he's fucking trying to, get a role in some sort of, fucking B-list horror movie or some bitch. What in the hell is this fucking face all about? I don't know what to fucking do about this fucking face. It's like, why? Can anyone explain why this face is this face? Just why lean back, Chris, and like look up the way?
The channel. Like, I feel that is a big one. Because over on Twitch...
So he's rocking in this chair, right? So he's trying to maintain eye contact. Because he's rocked forward,
maybe you really
he then rocks backwards, which also fucking makes him fucking stare down the way a bit because he's fucking leaning back essentially. So he's looking down into the camera and he's trying to maintain eye contact, and this just results in this fucking creepy looking abomination fucking staring down at you. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Okay, I'm taking a wee screenshot of this fucking face. Early thumbnail contender right fucking here. I actually have to get the website. Hold on. let me get the fucking website pulled up for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And hold on. Copy it here. Let me paste it here, and here we go. Please work well. Well, it works alright. There we go. The early contender for Phil's thumbnail for tomorrow's bingo antics. Fucking hooray for that. Frozen Heart says, I would be a member, but I want more features. They can be genuine, who fucking knows? They want more features. Phil's gonna be like, I give you so much already. Master on the pizza slicer says, that says Yandir face off, for fuck's sake.
An emote from a certain streamer, but then you watch other streamers. You're like, man, it would be really neat if I subscribed to that person. I could go use it on this other person's chat. You can't do that here. It's all specific. Why? Because it's a comments system. There's no actual chat server that we're all chatting on right now, there's literally people, dozens of people talking in my chat. None of you are on a chat server. You're literally just leaving comments posted on this video. It's pretty sad and weird the way that it works here on YouTube. I don't know. But anyway, that being said, it's hard to get people to become a member on YouTube. And for 2 years, I've been struggling with this. Sometimes we make great strides, and then it just kind of goes back to zero. What I would say is now, looking at how things are going, looking at history, I think we have around 350 people who really like the content here and would be willing to be an ongoing member.
That's a reasonable estimate. It's actually not as high as that in my opinion, but he's not far off either. That's actually quite reasonable for Phil to fucking say that. Also, I think I'm going to tick off Armclub because he has done it a few times to me, but he's done it. He's been animated enough at times to count it, I think. You know what I mean? So that's the first bingo of the game.
That's what I think. And then I think every month, dependent on what we've been doing, some months you're going to get more if there's more appealing games and more appealing things going on. And some months you're going to get less. Now, to some extent, I would say, I do feel there have been months where I was going to do a really interesting goal. Like, oh, we hit members this month. I'm going to do a special marathon. And that marathon kind of appealed to everyone. And everyone was very excited, and said, yeah, let's do it, right? So I really feel that. But the other thing is, I feel like there's some months that maybe it doesn't work out like that, all right? I think February was one of those months where some people really liked the idea, but it wasn't enough of an idea to really get people to jump out and say, let's become a member, all right? Especially if they already weren't or whatever. And let's be honest, usually we get people who would be coming here on the stream, and once a month they come and donate a lot of memberships. That didn't happen in February. Why? Who knows? It's not my place to question. If you have a generous person who comes every month and donates and they don't do it one month, that's their prerogative. I'm not going to sit here and be angry about it. Maybe they didn't like the content. Maybe they're just done and they moved on. They don't even watch the channel anymore, right? Who knows what it could be? It's not my place, you know, to really be judging or even asking the question. All I can tell you is overall, support was good in February. It absolutely was. At a month, typically the months of January and February are some of the slowest of the year because ad revenue on YouTube is way down, like abysmally down. All the companies blew their ads in the winter there, the end of the winter, you know, Christmas season. Now what's going to happen is March, April, things do start to pick up a bit here again. So ad revenue kind of becomes a factor again, which is good. But overall, you guys supported both DSP Gaming and a whole new channel. And I couldn't be happier. Like, I'm really happy. Look, we didn't hit the members goal, but that's not the end of everything. It's not. It didn't end everything. I'm excited for a new month of content. Now, here's the thing. When something like this happens, you got to reassess. And I started taking in feedback, and you guys actually, I would like to say this. You guys left me a bunch of comments, and a few people wrote me emails. And I appreciate this because I take in all of your feedback, all of your criticism, constructive and otherwise, although the constructive is what really is effective. Otherwise, I just laugh and delete. I'm going to say a bunch of things. You're a piece of shit. I don't like your content. Why'd you write me an email? You're stupid. Anyway. So that being said, I've listened to your feedback, and here's what we've concluded. All right? Here's what we have concluded. People will become members and donate memberships and do member bombs if they feel like they really like what's going on. It's not necessarily always tied to a special event. It might be. It very well might be. But in this case, because I have a new YouTube channel called DSP Reacts, where I've already announced once a month we're doing a major React marathon event, that was one of the major reasons why in the last year people were actually contributing. And now that I'm giving it to you for free over there on a new channel, well, a lot of people aren't going to be becoming a member anymore. And that's okay, as long as all the content continues to get supported in other ways. The streams are doing very well, right? I think viewership should pick up in March as I start playing a variety of different games. Okay? So as long as we can keep it all going, it's not a big deal. Okay? Now, that means, obviously, if I'm not going to be really harping and focusing on members anymore, then we probably shouldn't have member goals. What's the point? If I'm really not finding a way to actively convince everyone to become a member, right? Why am I going to sit here and talk about, oh, the members goal, the members goal, the members goal every month? What's the point, right? And what I have to understand, actually some people gave me some really good feedback. They said, here's what some people did. If things are going well for them, if they're feeling an overwhelming amount of support and positivity, they'll schedule special events and just do them for fun. And then what happens is what they try to do, instead of doing a giant monthly goal, they actually have small goals, whether it's weekly or even daily. So I'll give you some perspective here. Right now we are at 369 members.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 please, 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 no, 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 please, God, no, don't. Is he gonna have like a fucking daily goal of like fucking 5+ members or some push? Is he hoping to get like 5 members a fucking day or something? Please, no.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Prophet for a super chat. It says, DSP reacts, killed member goals. Didn't think that one through, did ya, Philly Billy? Yeah, I think it was a big factor for the fact that, you know, DSP Reacts was now providing the content that a lot of people were willing to fucking, you know, gift memberships to see in the first place. A lot of people do prefer Phil's kind of reaction content, could get his kind of dumbass takes and things. Watching Phil play video games is boring these days, mainly because it's not actually Phil playing a fucking game. Oh look, somebody gifted 5 gifted memberships on DSP Gaming. The rise has begun. I wonder if it's tied in with a fucking genius idea that we're about to fucking hear. Who fucking knows? But yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Phil's gaming fucking, it's the chat that fucking plays the game for him. Phil has no fucking, you know, cognitive process whatsoever when he fucking takes these fucking games on. It's all about fucking chat, hold his hand, and tell them what to fucking do whenever Phil gets stuck in a fucking game. You fucking label it as being interactive and not shit, you know, bullshit. It's fucking him fucking waiting for chat to fucking come up with a solution for him so he can fucking get on with a fucking game.
So here's what some people would do. They would say, oh, well, my goal for today, in my entire day of streaming, because I have 2 streams today, I would like to hit 375 members by the end of today. And that's my daily goal. Alright?
I think he's actually going to do that. He's going to have a daily goal every fucking day now. I guess it rescues fucking pointing at text. It looks like Phil's going to, as long as people keep giving him 5 members a day. Keep in mind, 5 members a day, 5 members a stream. I think he's going to fucking push us on a night stream as well to try and get. So let's just say Phil gets 5 memberships for a day stream, which he already fucking has. You know what I mean? I want 5 more for a night stream. Okay, so that's 10 members a day. After 10 days, there's 100 members right fucking there. In a whole month, it's 300 members. Phil, this might work out well. This actually might trick it down his into gifting more. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I've always maintained that Phil's goals should be lower, but not. Why could Phil have not fucking set a goal to try and gain 25 subs per month instead of 100? If Phil was only looking for 25 different members for the fucking goal to be hit, rather than 100 odd, he would have had a far easier fucking time. But now Phil has moved the goalposts, and as well as fucking lowering the goal, he's also fucking lowered the whole monthly fucking time frame to get it in, because he'd rather fucking get it in a day so he can fucking roll that fucking goal over time and time and time again and recycle that bastard to try and squeeze more members at them.
And it doesn't mean that I'm going to hit it. It just means that it's something nice to try to reach for. And if you do hit it, you get excited for it. Wow, thank you all. Let's feel positive. Let's feel fun about this today because we hit that daily goal. Now, it doesn't mean that necessarily we're going to be doing anything crazy for it. There's no giant marathon attached to that. But at least it's something fun and it's something fair. Today, with the over 400 people who are...
Okay, so let's break this fucking down, alright? So there used to be a members goal in place at DSP Gaming for fucking a certain amount of members per month for Phil to hit, and they would actually get something for it guaranteed. Phil reacting to some strange event or some push, or Phil doing some sort of marathon or something like that. Some special event was tied to hitting this big members goal, fucking big massive rallying of support. Now, Phil has replaced the monthly members goal with daily, smaller member goals, except there is no prize attached to any of them. It's just a case of fucking making Phil feel good and better. Yeah, guys, we got the fucking extra, we got the 5 members we're looking for today. Well done. Let's see if we can do it again tomorrow, guys. And they might do a special event at some fucking point, depending on how fucking successful they are in fucking gifting members that fucking month. There is no reward for the fans for this event. He's basically fucking made the reward optional. but he's fucking making it easy to hit his goals because he thinks his fans will feel happy because he hit the fucking 5-member goal per fucking day.
Sitting here on this stream, there's at least, at a minimum, 40 some of you who aren't members. So if 6 of you become a member right now, we've hit our daily goal. Do you see how easy and simple that is? As opposed to, oh, so my goal is to gain 100 members in the next month. Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat. It says, on the topic of emote sharing, didn't a detractor make a May 1st face emoji of Phil and one of his viewers used it in his Twitch chat? I think that may have been the case. And there is actually some interesting lore behind that. Phil wanted to make that emote himself. He wanted to own that emote for his own chat, and Twitch refused him permission to use it because of it being content of a sexual nature, essentially. Phil's O-face was not permitted to be used by Phil on Twitch as an emote. He got denied the ability to use it. So Phil, whenever he fucking talks about people fucking making fun of his O-face, not sure, he tried to fucking capitalise it. He tried to monetise his O-face by fucking turning that shit into an emote when he was on Twitch at the fucking time. So never fucking forget that shit. And yeah, other people have since then have managed to fucking make it into their own wee emotes to share and different things on Twitch, on Discord, everything. But yeah, it's just bizarre to me. Prophet says, so instead of 100 members per month, it's now 144 members per month. It depends. I mean, Phil streams 6 times a day, okay? So 6 times a week. So that is 60 members he's aiming for. So if he's doing 5 members per stream, so 2 streams a day, so 10 members, so there you go, 60, and then it's actually about 300 he's aiming for. I think I'm pretty sure this is per stream. I'm assuming the night stream also could have an additional 5 because Phil says 6 members per. No, Phil only said 6 members per stream because of his current tally. His current tally is 369, and he wants 375. And he's saying it's so much easier to get to 375 because they're only 6 away. So that's why Phil said 6 members. I'll rewind it just so we don't miss anything.
Let's feel positive. Let's feel fun about this today because we hit that daily goal. Now, it doesn't mean that necessarily we're going to be doing anything crazy for it. There's no giant marathon attached to that. But at least it's something fun and it's something fair. Today, with the over 400 people who are sitting here on this stream, there's at least, at a minimum, 40 some of you who aren't members. So if 6 of you become a member right now, we've hit our daily goal. Do you see how easy and simple that is? As opposed to, oh, so my goal is to gain 100 members in the next month, and it could go up, and it could go down, and a member bomb could expire, and now we plummet, but then we could get a big bomb, and then it goes back up. Oh, but it might expire again. You see, I feel like that was basically a situation where, yes, it made sense for a while, but as things evolved, it doesn't. And I'll be honest, I don't like talking about it a lot. I just don't. I would like to have it, if we're going to do this, and we don't have to do it this way. We could have nothing. We could have no goal at all. Okay? And that's okay too. If people don't, you don't want that, we won't do it. I'll delete it right now. I really don't give a shit. All right? I'm going to let you guys decide what you want to do here on the streams. Okay? I feel like we have enough people here this morning to make the decision. So let's talk about it. And what do you guys want? Would you like to have a daily goal where we try to get a few new members a day? Right? Let me know. Now, the other thing is, if you have feedback in regards to, oh, I feel like this would make a membership more appealing or whatever, please share the feedback. But understand that if you just repeat the same thing we've heard ad nauseum that we can't do, that's just going to be ignored. I've already addressed many different things that people have said, including, yes, the whole, can we do a multiplayer session fan service? No, it doesn't make sense. It takes up too much time from the stream for people who aren't members. People don't really care about it. The logistics are a nightmare, and the trolls will ruin it. I already answered it.
For people that don't care about it, they seem to bring up a whole fucking lot. It's almost like they fucking do care about it, and you're just fucking telling them no because you're a fucking cunt.
I have to answer it 400 times, you see? But if there's any other things...
If you've been asked it 400 fucking times, it's because people fucking want it 400 fucking times, Phil. Take the fucking hint. People in your fucking audience want to fucking play games with you. They fucking like you as a content creator. They want to support you as a fucking content creator. They want to play with a favourite content creator, and they're fucking giving them this idea to fucking make new content with their fans as some sort of fucking reward for them. But heaven forbid you should fucking give something back to your fucking fans because it might fucking impact your fucking financial earnings that fucking day. Boo fucking who, Phil?
I already answered it. I don't have to answer it 400 times, you see? But if there's any other things that people have to suggest that you'd like to see for Park to become a member, let me know. And as you know, becoming a member is great. It's an ongoing way to support this channel. It's kind of a no thought, I don't have to think about I'm going to contribute at a certain time or a certain stream. There's a pop-up. It's an ongoing thing that you can actually set up to automatically renew, and it helps this channel in the long run, all right? Thanks for that to anyone who does that, all right? But I really feel like the days of members being a big concern, like freaking out about it, I don't think it makes sense. Why are we going to freak out about the members' goals and talk about it? And then the other thing is, as you know, my detractors then make it, oh, you see, today was just a big failure for Phil because he didn't hit his members' goal. Well, it wasn't at all. Nothing was ruined. Nothing ended. Wasn't, you know what I mean? Again, the Chicken Little in the sky is falling. No, nothing went horribly. It's not a big deal. In fact, there's been many months in the past, even on Twitch when I was a bigger streamer, that we didn't hit our goals. And that's fine. You're not going to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Usagi Jojo just made a good point. Okay, listen to this. Since you're a variety streamer, you get a variety of people who have extremely different tastes. I love the idea of a retro gaming marathon, but I don't know how many other members do. Exactly right. Right? And that's the thing. Everything that appeals to me will not appeal to you, and vice versa. You might have things that you like that I don't care about. And that's okay. We have to find that middle ground of stuff that we enjoy. And every once in a while, I'll bend a little, you'll bend a little. You know what I mean? So that's all good. And I think what we should do is we should talk about this over the course of the month. But here it is, March 2nd. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't want to have a members goal. You want to know why? Because I already have big things going that I want to talk to you about, and I don't want to have it be tied to a goal. Let me give you the examples. This month, around the third-ish weekend of the month, maybe the last weekend, we're going to be doing a big React event over on DSP Reacts. Now, I am ready to at least announce one YouTube channel where I've gotten a new YouTube channel where I've gotten permission to react to their stuff. And it's not the kind of stuff that you're thinking, because previously I've reacted to documentaries from guys like Frederick Knudsen and June the King. And by the way, I like them both as documentarians. I think that reacting to their content is very fun, and I think that they have a big variety of stuff that I could still react to, and it would do very well, just like that Pro Jared documentary that I just did. And by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, yes, the entirety of the Pro Jared documentary is now live over on DSP Reacts. If you were waiting for the whole thing, start to finish, to be live, it's now live in its entirety, and you can watch it all in one playlist, ongoing, okay? Now, what should we do for the big React event this month, all right? Should we do another style video from Frederick Knudsen or June the King? I'm okay with that. And if you guys have suggestions, if you want to check out their channels and say, hey, I would really love to see you do this one or that one, send it my way. But there is another YouTube channel you guys actually suggested to me, okay? And I didn't know anything about it. And I looked into it actually. And I reached out and I've obtained permission. So the channel that I'm talking about, I don't know if any of you have really heard of this channel yet. It's called, I'll actually find their YouTube address here.
Very prepared.
Okay. It is called, ready for this? No Clip Video. They are a fan-funded documentary channel. And what they do is they actually have in-depth documentaries, a lot about games and things like that. Okay? And those are more these aren't drama. These are factual documentaries where if you guys wanted to go over to their channel, give it a look, and say, oh, that's interesting. That's something that I would like to see, have Phil, watch and learn and comment on. That's definitely, viable. I got permission. Any of their content, they said, go for it. Cool. All right. Now, maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you think that's not, it's too boring. I don't know. That's up to you. Please give it a look. No Clip, right? And see, is there anything on there you would enjoy? Share.
He's really fucking selling this fucking channel, isn't he? Jesus Christ, why is Phil so god awful at promoting other YouTubers? Is it because he's too fucking narcissistic to fucking try and hype up anyone else? It's not fucking him. he is making me not fucking care about No Clip Here. I don't fucking, I've heard of him, but I don't really recall any of the fucking content, but he is not making me fucking want to fucking go over there. And it's not just because it's fucking DSP, it's because he's fucking sounded so goddamn unenthusiastic. He couldn't even remember his fucking name of the goddamn channel. To fucking get his fucking phone and remind himself of the fucking channel that gave him a fucking permission in the first place. He was so ill prepared for this. He was so uninterested in fucking delivering this news. All he's interested in is also fucking getting the content so he can fucking make the content himself and fucking monetize other people's fucking work as usual. But yeah, he's done such a fucking piss job at just fucking hyping up this other fucking channel that was actually willing to give Phil their blessing to fucking use their content for him to gain money in any fucking capacity whatsoever. Barrett says anyone checking out other people's work is not watching his or giving him money. Yeah, it's a fair point, I'd say.
If you think there is, okay, and we'll go from there. Fair enough? There you go, right? Okay. So, here we go.
Alright, okay. I'm going 1.25. He is boring the shit out of me.
Oh, Zebra says their Final Fantasy 14 story is great. Yeah, so basically, what
in the fuck is wrong with him today? No, he just cannot complete a fucking sentence right now. Is he fucking having some sort of fucking stroke? What the hell's going on? Look at this shit. No. From here.
There you go, right?
So Phil was like, looks at the fucking chat, takes a fucking sip, tries to say something, loses his fucking track, and just nothing.
Okay. So, here we go. Zebra says their Final Fantasy 14 story is great. Yeah, so basically, we're in a situation where I don't want to just keep doing the same drama stuff. But we could. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. If you would like to do more of those kinds of documentaries, I'm totally 1,000,000% okay with that. All right, so let me know, and we'll go from there. Fair enough? Okay. So, give me feedback. By the way, it doesn't have to be that. It could be something else, too. It doesn't have to be a factual documentary. It doesn't have to be a drama documentary. But I want to figure this out. Basically, I want to talk about this in the next week, and I want to try to hammer it down, let's say, by the time that I come back next week for my break. What I would like to do is have an established idea of what, would like to do. Because basically, I'm in a situation here where I want to have a voting for a couple of weeks. But the way it is working right now is people are members over on DSP Reacts, and they're the people who will vote to determine the long-form React-style content that I do. Okay? So, Carl, please seriously stop trying to derail the stream at this point. I mean it. Like, you gotta stop. Because what you're saying is nonsense, because 6 minutes later someone else tipped, so. Seriously, you have to stop with the nonsense, okay?
In case you're wondering, Snow Carl is having all sorts of issues trying to fucking tip. He keeps apologising for not, he's not trying to derail, but he's like tried 10 more times to tip and he can't.
Okay. Anyway, now see, I'm getting distracted. This is what I mean. I don't want to lose my train of thought. And he's trying to distract me. It's pissing me off. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, I want to have a poll starting next week where people can start voting who are members on DSP Reacts. But we have to get to that point. We have to determine what it should be, you see. So we have to talk about it over the week, and I'd be very happy to speak with all of you over the course of this week about it. So please, let us please talk about this and go from there. Fair enough. I think that makes sense to have that open conversation about what kind of content you want to see me do long-form reacting to and going from there, okay? Cool. Okay. All right. So here we go. Change is in effect. We got a new background going on. We got the removal of members goals. We're not going to harp on it. We're not going to freak out about the members goals. We're just going to leave them as is. Maybe if you guys think that we could have daily goals and you think that's kind of worth something, we could work on that. All right. I'd be okay with that. If you want to have a daily goal, let's try to hit 5 new members a day or whatever it is. For example, what did I say? I'd said let's try to hit 375. And guess what? Gamer Guy just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Just this moment. Okay. So taking a look. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Hell Denson for the super chat. It says, looking at the bottom right corner, guess me, and just fucking laughing emojis. Yeah, Phil is constantly fucking keeping an eye. It's not just his chat he's keeping an eye on. He's also got an eye on, I think it may be his phone or something, I'm not sure. He's either got an eye on his chat or his phone or both. But yeah, he's like non-stop glued to both of them right now. Because obviously, Snow Carol's doing real in the fucking chat. Jesus Christ, right now Snow Carol's saying he's desperate to fucking tip. Calm the fuck down, boy. This is what, people fucking think Snow Carol is like some sort of fucking, secret detractor. No, you fucking no. He's some fucking denthead who has a lot of fucking opinions. He has given Phil several hundreds of fucking dollars over this fucking course of time, tipping in $1 increments. It is an abnormal amount of money for some. It's not a fucking detractor that's fucking doing that. I'll tell you that right fucking now. So yeah. He is not to be fucking, worshipped, Snow Carl. He's not a hero to the detractors. He sometimes does trigger Phil, but he's a goddamn denthead moron that fucking gives Phil too much money, in my opinion. And any money going towards DSP is money fucking wasted. That's just my take on it.
To the channel. Just this moment. Okay? So, taking a look. It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. Wily Coyote, Zen Shuriken, Sup Silver, HWT, and Al Wright just received 5 gifted membership, or they each got a gifted membership, excuse me. The channel, the community received 5 gifted memberships. So thank you so very much for that. That gets to 374. So you see, maybe it makes more sense to celebrate the little victories and the little growth rather than harping on giant growth and trying to tie it to like a goal or a reward. Maybe that makes a lot of sense, right? I think so. At least for this month. Now, you guys, again, give me your feedback. I'm all ears. If you have other suggestions, here's the thing. I got distracted. Still Carl distracted me, all right? So here's the thing. There's going to be a big React event this month no matter what near the end of the month. What's the next big thing happening here on DSP Gaming? Well, obviously, we're going to have new game playthroughs and things this month. We got Wolong Fallen Dynasty starting tomorrow. We got Resident Evil 4 later on in the month. Well, what is the next big event happening here? Well, get this. My birthday. That's right. My birthday. Yeah. Oh.
Did he just burp in between that fucking soundboard thing?
Yeah.
He fucking did as well, the fucking pig. Also, it's Phil's birthday coming up soon, next month. And this is what most people's fucking reaction is to that shit.
Say it with me, everybody! Nobody cares!
Oh. Stupid. So, my birthday is coming up in early April. Okay? Early April. And obviously, every year for my birthday, I do something a little different. Usually, I do some kind of a marathon of some sort. Sometimes it's gaming, sometimes it's not. It all depends. A couple years ago, I actually did the marathon that was the Retro Games Marathon, which is what gave me the idea for the Retro Games Marathon last month that we didn't get, okay? So here's the deal, all right? What I'm thinking is, and by the way, thank you to, I guess Gamer Guy gave another membership to the channel here, another one, which is amazing. Thank you, Gamer Guy, for that. I really appreciate that. So weird because it's not showing up in my queue. It's definitely showing up on my YouTube. It's not showing up in my queue here. My queue's been screwed up. Sometimes things show up, sometimes they don't. Like it shows that O-Ring screwed up their membership. It shows Frozen Heart Super Chat, but it doesn't show the gifted memberships for some reason. I don't know. It might be just delayed. I'm taking a look, and yeah, it's checked. It should be showing it, and it's not. I don't know. Anyway, so actually, we should be at 375 now, which essentially means kind of our early daily goal was already hit. Amazing, right? Thank you for that, Gamer Guy. I didn't see who got that gifted one, though. Congratulations, whoever did. All right, but anyway, my birthday's coming up. My birthday is the first week of April, all right? And we've been discussing various different events and things, correct? Now, what should we do for my birthday this year? I don't know. My birthday is actually a Thursday. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing up saying that he gifted the membership. See, it's delayed. Who got it? Aussie Adam. Congratulations to Aussie Adam, who got that gifted membership. Good for you. Okay, so that being said, all that being said, all right, basically, I'd like to do something special for my birthday. What? I don't know yet. We can talk about it over the next few weeks. We can determine exactly what it is. Do you want to see gameplay? Do you want to see something different and special, right? It's up to you. I would like to do anything, anything different or interesting for the birthday. But let's talk about it. Let's try to figure it out. All right? And once we hammer that down and we figure it out, we'll start planning for it, right? We'll start doing some special stuff, and go from there. Now, will that be tied to any goal? No, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it for fun. I'm going to do a birthday event just for fun. It doesn't have to be, we have to hit a certain amount of members, we have to get a certain amount of support. I'd like to just do it. I think it makes more sense to just do it and have fun with it and not tie to anything. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, if you guys have, direct suggestions and things you'd like to do, let me know. I'm all ears, all right? But, yeah, that's the situation, okay? Fair enough? All right. So, new setup. No monthly members goal. Maybe we'll have daily members goals. We'll see. That'll be a lot more reasonable, manageable to hit. No big ongoing goal for the month. And instead, we're going to do a big react event at the end of the month, which we have to kind of figure out what you want to do, what options there should be by the end of this week. So there could be a poll next week. And then let's talk over the course of this month about also a special birthday event. That'll probably be like a marathon day, and we got to talk about that, what we want to do during that day. Let's start talking about that, okay? Fair enough? Okay. I have indigestion for some reason this morning. Yeah, I really do. Like, it's bothering me. Ugh, maybe I have to go take something in a little bit. I don't know. I had a blueberry bagel and a black coffee, like I usually do. So I didn't have anything out of the ordinary. My stomach's bothering me. Anyway, okay. So all that's going on. All right, that's exciting. Now, this month, all right, I'm going to have to start taking a little bit of time away from streaming every once in a while. I'm going to explain why in a moment. But I think what we should do, before we get to news and shout-outs, I think that we should go to the schedule. Shall we? Shall we go to the schedule? Let's do that. Let's talk about the schedule for this month so you guys know what's going this week, so you know what's going on. So today, at the Level 1 podcast, and following this podcast, we've got more Hogwarts Legacy chill gaming fun. From what I'm to understand, I am very close to getting to the next major story leg, which I guess would be the next trial in the game, and that pushes you into the next level of the story, where things kind of pick up and get even more interesting. Last couple streams, yes, there was a lot of side content, gathering around the demiguise statues, trying to get level 3 lockpicking and stuff like that. But I think today, we may actually be finishing up that segment of the game and getting to the next part of the story. I hope that's the case. That would be nice. Okay. We'll see. So that's Hogwarts. That's the first stream today. And then today's late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, will be more Like a Dragon Ishin. Fun gameplay of a game that plays very much like the old Yakuza games, but is set in the end of feudal Japan. Interesting story developments are going on right now. So I'm looking forward to chilling with you guys in a late night session of that tonight. We tried it as a daytime stream the other day, and it didn't really work. Let's put it that way. I think that it's better as a late night stream. It's definitely better as a game that's going to be relaxing and interactive and fun, rather than a game that's supposed to be for the mainstream viewership. Like right now, we have over 400 viewers. I don't think that if I turn on Like a Dragon Ishin, we'll probably have 170. If I play Like a Dragon Ishin at night, we'll probably have more viewers. Seriously, I believe that. So, anyway.
I need to rewind. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything in the card.
Okay, and it didn't really work. Let's put it that way. I think that it's better as a late night stream. It's definitely better. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to SCP Sophie for a super chat. It says, peace and love to everyone. Love you all and hope we all have a wonderful day. Heart emojis and all that, and then screw DSP right at the end. I had to get that in there, but yeah. SCP Sophie saying she's not, that's like they're not feeling too well right now. Something, they have a wee bug or something, so they can't stay for the stream right now. It looks like they're coming and going because they're not feeling too well, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. But thank you very much for the super chat, Sophie. And hopefully you won't miss anything too bizarre and crazy that Phil fucking says or does, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, because Phil's apparently going to have to take some time off and all that shit, and plus he's not even talked about his interview thing yet, which he's apparently not even confirmed yet. Who knows what's going to fucking happen with shit? There's so much fucking shit to possibly expect, whatever, but thank you for the super chat. I do hope you feel better. As a game that's going to be relaxing and interactive and fun, rather than a game that's supposed to be for the mainstream viewer. And that's why I rebound for interactive. I had a feeling Phil said interactive, but I wasn't sure if I'd missed that or not, and yeah, it did actually end up saying interactive, so there's another bingo right there.
Like right now, we have over 400 viewers. I don't think that if I turn on Like a Dragon Ishin, we'll probably have 170. If I play Like a Dragon Ishin at night, we'll probably have more viewers. Seriously, I believe that. So, anyway, that's tonight. Now tomorrow is the premiere of Wolong Fallen Dynasty, brand new game again from Team Ninja. In the vein of Sekiro, yes, likely I'm going to be killed a bajillion times. Yes, likely there's going to be rage. There's going to be suffering. But if it's in the vein of FromSoft games, I'm probably going to like it. It is from the makers of Neo, so we'll see how that goes. I feel like overall it's going to go pretty well. I feel like overall things are going to be an entertaining playthrough. People are going to enjoy seeing me play a different style of game that I haven't played in a very long time. It's been a year since I played Elden Ring, correct? So there you go. Now this coming Saturday is my React day, per se, over on DSP Reacts. The major stream at 12:45 p.m. Pacific time will be DSP versus the Internet, where I react to the members over there who have nominated their favorite videos from YouTube and let me know, hey, this is what we would like to see you do today. So please, by all means, if you are a member over there on DSP Reacts, please continue to nominate stuff. If you're not a member over there, consider becoming a member to support the channel, and then you can nominate stuff, okay? Last chance, basically. You got today and tomorrow, because then Saturday is the show. And then what'll happen is we'll do our react stream for around 3 hours, and then after that, you know, those will be uploaded slowly over the course of the week over on that channel, just like always. Okay? Cool. So Saturday night, we'll do Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Then Sunday, we'll do more Wolong Fallen Dynasty and Like a Dragon Ishin. And then what we'll do every day is we'll alternate. It'll either be a day for Hogwarts or a day for Wolong on the main streams. And the late streams will be alternation between Oblivion and Like a Dragon Ishin. And that is the schedule for the foreseeable future. Meaning, the next major new release coming out for me is actually Resident Evil 4 Remake, and that's at the very end of the month, okay? And, you know, I'm definitely interested in that. For sure, I'm going to be playing it, and I know that's what a lot of people are waiting for. But you might say, well, there's nothing else this month. Well, there's a few smaller releases that I'm not super interested in. And quite frankly, I don't feel like picking up any newer, smaller games when I'm still playing these. And in addition to that, you know, there's going to be WWE in the middle of the month. But I'll be honest, I already talked about this last time. I'll just briefly cover it again. WWE, it's a great game, but sadly, has a lot of issues with copyright on YouTube. If I try to play the showcase mode, I will get shut down on my stream and claimed to high heaven and blocked on YouTube. So there's no point in playing the showcase mode. If I play the My Career mode, it's boring. We tried it last year where they claimed they redesigned it from the ground up. It was incredibly boring. We probably played 2 streams before everyone was getting bored. So we did a few more. That was it. You know, we just basically tapered off within a few streams, and that was the end of that. The only other thing left to do in that game is Sims, which, yeah, I'm absolutely down to do some WWE fantasy Sims. You guys like the Sims. But essentially for me, why am I rushing to buy this game when I know 2 out of the 3 things to do with it aren't going to be for my audience or very entertaining? And the Sims can be played at any time, and usually I only do the Sims during special events regardless, right? So there you have it. I have no plans to really buy WWE at launch because it doesn't seem to be a point. However, what I will say is this. When we end up finishing a game, and it could be anything. I mean, what are we going to finish first? Maybe Hogwarts? I don't know. It's definitely not Oblivion. We know how long that is. I don't foresee myself being like Dragon Ishin anytime soon. So maybe Hogwarts. You know, maybe another week or 2 we beat Hogwarts. The next game that I think I should put into the rotation is one that came out of nowhere, was unplanned for, but you guys have been requesting heavily, Metroid Prime Remake, where it's modern graphics on the Switch. People are really enjoying it. It was rated very highly. You know, I only played the game once many years ago. I didn't like the controls because it was on the Wii. I feel like playing this on the Switch, the controls will likely be a lot better, probably more traditional gameplay style. And I think that should be the next major playthrough that I do. I think that would be well received. Okay, so there you have it. That's what I'm looking at for this month. It's basically Wolong Fallen Dynasty tomorrow and balancing that with everything for a couple weeks. Metroid Prime when we get to it. And then later on this month, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Okay? I know when people are talking about Sons of the Forest. To my knowledge, isn't Sons of the Forest just a PC game? In which case, I can't play it anyway. I mean, that's what I thought it was. It was just a PC game, correct? So, I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. That is the deal. That's what's going on right now for the month. I hope that schedule sounds good for you. I know it's, you know, shuffling stuff around. It's sounding a little different because, you know, no monthly members. Well, really, just planning for events. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna move forward positively here and try to change things up for the better based on your suggestions. Fair enough. I hope that sounds good. Okay. All right. So. Oh, of course. Ellipsian says, yeah, Sons of the Forest is the current mainstream streamer game. Exactly. The new memeable game, the game that every major streamer is playing, and, you know, you gotta ride the hype train while it's hype, and then within a few weeks, no one cares about it anymore. Right? Be honest here. That's exactly what happens. Exactly. But anyway, if they ever port it or whatever to a console, maybe I would consider it. Maybe. You know, we'll see. Okay? Alright, so. Moving on, it's news time. Well, first of all, you know, it is the Phil's Day Off segment. If you guys really want me to do a Phil's Day Off segment, I'll be honest with you guys, it's not much this week. Okay, let's just do it. Ready? Hey, everyone. It's time for Phil's Day Off.
Shut up, bitch!
Wow, this thing must be dying. Anyway, so here's the deal with Phil's Day Off yesterday. I wasn't here streaming. Alright, I was basically running around doing errands, and then I was relaxing with my wife. It wasn't a very eventful day at all. Quite frankly, it was kind of a laid-back day. My wife had been working all week, several days in a row. She was beat. So instead of having a day out where we went out and about and ran around and did things together, instead she stayed home and relaxed, and I was doing some errands, like, again, grocery shopping. This indigestion is killing me. I'm feeling it again. It's actually making me feel like kind of sick to my stomach. It's stupid. I really think I have to take antacid or something. Oh, I hope it settles. Anyway, yeah, so basically, not a very eventful day. I went grocery shopping. I went to the pet store, you know, various different things like that, running around. And got home, and my wife was playing a little bit of Hogwarts. I was trying to help her with some of those Merlin trials, which are so, like, one of them, she couldn't even find the platform, and we were looking for it together for like 10 minutes, and we couldn't find it. I don't know how to do this stupid thing. I don't see it. The problem is with the Merlin trials, there's so many of them in the game. They don't have specific names, so good luck trying to look it up online to find out how to do one you can't figure out. You can't even find them, you know. But anyway, so there was that, and I was just trying to think if there's anything else. Like, really, honestly, nothing in particular. We cleaned the house a little bit, which was kind of like dust coming up and everything. We're like, ooh, clean it kind of for the end of winter because we know spring's coming up.
Phil's office clearly missed this fucking cleaning. Look at the fucking state of the microphone. Look at the layers of dust on that microphone. And Prophet is fucking praying for a goddamn heart attack for Phil. He's hoping it's not just indigestion, but it's something more sinister. That's a wee bit evil, pal. That's a little bit evil. But yeah. Who knows over Phil? Phil fucking ignores himself all the time until he can ignore it no more. That's just how Phil deals with things.
So we kind of did some early spring cleaning, you know, sweeping and everything in the house, and yuck, disgusting. We ordered Hawaiian food again. We love this Hawaiian barbecue now, man. We love it so much. So I got all chicken, and she ended up getting a combo plate that was like half chicken, half barbecue beef. You know, it's nothing too special to really talk about. On a day off, it was more of a blah day. Not saying it was bad. It was a good day to relax and just kind of, you know, not have to be streaming. But at the same time, it wasn't like there's anything notable to really talk about that was, oh my God, we did this crazy thing or anything like that. You know, nothing crazy happened when I was out. You know, that I can't even remember. So there you go. Okay, Phil's day off. That was very exciting. It's not gonna be good every week. This week, there's like nothing. I have absolutely no, old man yells at cloud stories for this week. Something I was pissed off about. I had nothing. All right, really nothing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. We have a few news stories I would like to cover before we open up to shout-outs and Q&A. Let's go ahead. So first of all, by the way, Snow Carl, I know you're a liar now, and I'm pretty upset with you. So I expect that you're going to apologize for the lie that you just put in my chat. Really. Because now it's already proven false, and I really do feel like you owe an apology to me for trying to derail my stream. Because you literally actively just tried to do it. And I'm pretty upset about it, quite frankly.
Right, so we are behind Phil by about 18 minutes, 19 minutes. I see as a thing, we can't use raw DSP archive because that's been a target. That's been struck. Copyright claims. We have Dark Days Mirror, which also has a chat. We could try that. Bear with me here. Dark Days Mirror is still a thing, and I believe it has a chat on screen.
What does that mean?
It does. And we're behind by about 19 minutes or so. And Phil was bitching and whining about Snow Carl lying in chat. Snow Carl is a member, isn't he? So what did Snow Carl say?
Old man yells at cloud stories for this week. Something I was pissed off about. I had nothing. All right, really nothing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. We have a few news stories I would like to cover before we open up to shout-outs and Q&A. Let's go ahead. So first of all, by the way, Snow Carl, I know you're a liar now, and I'm pretty upset with you. So I expect that you're going to apologize for the lie that you just put in my chat. Really.
Snow Carl, the lie that Snow Carl said was, it just works now. As in, he tried to fucking tip Phil again, and he fucking tipped him apparently. And Phil says, I want you to apologise for lying about tipping. That was the lie. But Snow Carl's saying to I wasn't lying, it just worked now.
Because now it's already proven false, and I really do feel like you owe an apology to me for trying to derail my stream.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Just fucking ignore him then, for fuck's sake. Fucking put him in ignore or some pish.
Anyway. Let's get this out of here. Hold on. Okay, what was I gonna say? See, now I'm distracted. News! News! Alright. So let's talk. Alright? First news story. Among Us 2. Wait, Among Us 2? Wolf Among Us 2. Boy, I read that one wrong. That could mean something completely different. The Wolf Among Us 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. A decade later, after the release of the original Wolf Among Us game, the Telltale Games episodic, story-based mystery game. Okay? It's getting a sequel. It's been in development for years, right? We know this. The new Telltale. This isn't the old Telltale. The old Telltale disbanded, but then they basically got bought out, reformed. So the Wolf Among Us Part 2 has been delayed till next year. I'm just kind of like, I mean, is it sad? No. Because it didn't have a date. Like, there was no release date for it anyway. They were claiming they were hoping to release it this year, but we had pretty much no information on this thing. So why are we going to freak out about it? Like, we didn't know when it was coming out. We didn't have, like, a target or anything. Personally, The Wolf Among Us was one of my favorite Telltale games of all time back then. I would probably say top 3 would be Walking Dead, probably Wolf Among Us, and then maybe after that shit. Like, that's actually tough because they put out so many other games. You know, the original Tales from the Borderlands was quite good. The actual original Back to the Future game I really liked, even though it had a lot of technical issues. It was basically a follow-up plot to the original Back to the Future trilogy, which I really liked. Like, you would just have to... You just have to kind of argue about it or whatever, you know. But For me, Wolf Among Us is up there. Okay, up. That's true. Hobo X was what about Batman? I think Batman was good too. The first one, not the second. The second season wasn't that good. The first season of Batman was pretty good. But anyway, so yeah, this game is being developed, and you know, for whatever reason, it's delayed. I don't really care. I'm happy that they're making it. Whenever it comes out, whenever it's ready, it's ready. I'm not gonna freak out about it. You know, put as much time into it as you need. Good. Our second news story is that Wolong Fallen Dynasty seems to be getting decent reviews. The early reviews released just this morning, like a few moments before I started, you know, doing my morning routine to get ready for this stream. Some of the early reviews started releasing. In particular, IGN gave it an 8.
I'm sorry. I need to fucking go over what this fucking morning routine is. Anyone able to fucking shed light on what this morning routine is?
Decent reviews. The early reviews released just this morning, like a few moments before I started, you know, doing my morning routine.
What in the hell is this meant to fucking symbolize, this morning routine?
Just this morning, like a few moments.
I mean, let's just pretend that you don't have fucking audio, and you're fucking imagining Phil is like doing. Imagine it's charades, okay? What is the action Phil's performing here? What comes to mind when you see Phil do that? The only thing I can think of is WWE Champions time. Steve Ed says, I am an adult. Getting up and brushing my teeth is a morning routine because I am busy and mature. Jesus fucking Christ. Pretty much, yeah. Fucking waking up is a fucking achievement for Phil these days.
To get ready for this stream, some of the early reviews started releasing. In particular, IGN gave it an 8. A lot of other places are giving it like a 7, 8. Basically saying, here's the I'll summarize. Here's what IGN said about it, okay? Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Its combat plays very differently from Team Ninja's own Neo games. It's more in the mold of Sekiro than Dark Souls, yet it manages to excel, but then falter in just about all the same areas. Okay? So, if you thought that Neo was Dark Souls in Japan, then basically Wolong Fallen Dynasty is Sekiro in China. That's the best way to say it. There you go. And, great. Good. Hopefully it's good. You know, it's a Game Pass game. I'm playing it tomorrow all day long. It's like 5 hours of gameplay. We'll see if I like it. I really hope it's good, and I want to keep playing it. We'll find out. Okay? I hope it's not like a bad knockoff that is subpar. I hope that it's actually better. I mean, how many years removed are we from Sekiro? What, like 4? 5? I don't even know. When was Sekiro? 2019? So it'll be 4 years? So you would hope that they actually, if it is based on Sekiro, that they would have even improved that formula even further. I would hope. Okay? Okay. Continuing on. One other news story. This one I find pretty funny. The White House. Yes. President Biden and all the people that work for him, their agenda, or one of their major agendas right now, get this, is getting TikTok banned.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Nigel Dan for the super chat. He says, my tolerance for Phil's at an all-time low. Here's some money for making him slightly more tolerable. I am glad I'm making him more bearable. That's the whole kind of premise of doing these little bingo streams, to fucking try and... It's annoying enough to try and endure Phil and try and pay attention to things he says to try and make detractor content. So I thought a way around that to try and make it a bit more fun and bearable would be to try and make it into a fucking game. A bingo fucking game. And also add a wee bit more incentive to that as well, because I actually fucking offer a prize. It's not just a case of fucking playing the game for the sake of playing the game, which is fun in itself, but also, if we get a full house, get all 25 squares ticked, one of you guys going a prize. I do try my best to try and make Phil a bit more bearable, and I'm glad so many people do enjoy it. But as I'm saying, if Phil is too much for people at times, then also the smartest thing to do is to take a break from Phil. You know, we all need a break sometimes from Phil. Sometimes we just need to take a step back and just kind of detox from all that toxicity that Phil throws our way, even through the kind of filter of bingo. It's sometimes too goddamn much at times just to try and endure him. So yeah, if needs be, if you need to fucking, you know, take a wee breather from Phil, then I would recommend it, because sometimes it can do the world of good. But I'm glad you're still, you know, enjoying it to a certain extent, even with the bingo filter. Enjoying it as much as you can, I guess. You know what I mean? And thank you very much for the super chat.
Agenda, or one of their major agendas right now, get this, is getting TikTok banned from the United States, stating that they feel is a potential national security risk. They've already banned TikTok from being able to be installed on any government-issued device. If you work for the government and they gave you a phone or a laptop, you're no longer able to install TikTok on it. All right? It was funny because a lot of people, you know, why am I bringing this up? Because it's definitely a social media platform that people talk about all the time. We talk about YouTube Shorts here on YouTube, trying to directly compete, you know, with TikTok all the time. So it's definitely something we've talked about in the past. Personally, I've never been on TikTok or used it. All right, I see every once in a while someone capture something from TikTok, post it somewhere else. That's how I see it. I've never actually been to the site before. And quite frankly, Yes, it is owned by China. It is a Chinese company. Yes, there's many suspicions that China is using this app to track metadata on Americans and use it not only to create like demographics on the country, but there's also even, you know, some suspect things that, you know, they might even be using your phone and tracking other data on your phone you're not even aware of that they shouldn't have. That there might be some illegal or suspicious activities there.
It's not just fucking TikTok in China though, for fuck's sake. American fucking companies have been proven to do the exact same fucking thing to every single fucking user on the goddamn planet. Look at Facebook and all the fucking data they fucking abused. It's not just a case of, what? This is not just a fucking case of, oh, TikTok bad cause China. Every single fucking big massive company like us, which has a huge fucking array of data at their disposal, are going to fucking use it for their own fucking agendas. Usually it's for profits, you know. Usually just try and make an extra few bucks or whatever, try and fucking use that data you've fucking given them so they can make some more money by selling it to some sort of fucking random people to try and learn more shit about you as well for their fucking crap. You know, it's just, I don't know, it's just way too fucking simplistic to say, oh, TikTok bad cause China, you know, when it's like every fucking company, like your Twitters, your Facebooks, your fucking, all that crap, you know. They have your data, they can fucking do with as they wish, essentially, you know what I mean, to an extent, you know. But they're all fucking at it, essentially. It's not just one fucking platform doing it.
But what's funny about it is, you know, this one has been singled out. Let's be honest, what about Facebook? What about Instagram? I'm sure those apps as well, right? Probably do similar things. I mean, Facebook, we had a whole situation where Facebook was actively creating profiles of people to figure out how to advertise to them. But it was like, what are you actively looking at on Facebook? And in some cases, I think they were tracking other activities too. I could be wrong, but I think, wasn't it a few years ago? That was a big thing. They found out that Facebook was doing all that stuff. And then they got under hot water for it and everything. They had to testify about it. Like, why are you tracking all this data on your users? What are you doing with it? Right? It's funny because people in the chat are saying, yeah, well, all of them do, but China is China. So, you know, the US government doesn't trust China, but I guess everyone else it's okay. I don't know. But anyway, TikTok, which for a lot of people has become a major social media platform, it's actually on the chopping block right now. Apparently, from what I understand, there may even be bipartisan support. What that means is both people on both sides of the political spectrum kind of don't want TikTok around in America. And we might actually have it be banned here. I don't know. This is the first time we've ever really come across anything like that, right? At all. I don't think we've ever seen something like this before. Ever since the dawn of the big internet era and social media and everything going on, we haven't seen anything to this magnitude happen.
And I know, I remember Mega Upload getting muted, and the guy responsible for Mega Upload being like given like arrest warrants and all that shit. You know, he was basically struck down as hard as fucking possible. You know, can't remember the guy's fucking name, but yeah, Mega Upload is something that comes to my fucking mind immediately when it's kind of thing. It's a different kind of situation, obviously, because it's not a social media company. It was just a fucking website that was like hosting, you know, you can upload anything on essentially. But yeah, Kim.com, that was like, yeah, fucking, and Pirate Bay, of course, fucking Pirate Bay probably says, yeah, this is not, I don't think it's a first in terms of companies getting like fucking muted by some government, especially an American government, but this might be the first case where it's like an American government trying to shut down a massively worldwide popular platform because of, like, you know, someone else owns it and it's not them. And they can't fucking trust the people that own it because it's, you know, China. I think that's like, it may be a first for that, I don't know.
Something could be possibly outlawed. So, I guess we'll see what happens here. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. And, I'm curious what would happen if TikTok went away. Does that mean that other social media companies will explode? With, like, will the TikTokers have to go over other places? Will they jump to Instagram? Will they jump to YouTube Shorts? I'll be honest, I don't think they're going to YouTube Shorts. I think they would go to another standalone app that does this kind of thing. But I guess we'll see. Okay. But there you go. Yeah. Yes. 672. You missed the Phil's Days Off segment. It was very boring. I didn't do anything yesterday, so it was like a minute. You missed nothing basically. So there you go. That's the news. Will TikTok get banned? It may be. I'm not sure if it'll be banned or not. If it is, well.
Francisco Ramos Mejia says that the US has no jurisdiction over it like they do over social media platforms in the US. Exactly, yeah, so that's why they're fucking freaking out about it in case there's, like, you know, especially with the fucking shit China has been accused of doing lately to America, like those fucking big massive balloons in the sky, tracking, you know, going over America. Of course, there's going to be fucking suspicion and paranoia. And it's the pessimistic part of me thinks it's a good thing for America, at least the government of America, that they have a good boogeyman story right now. You know, every fucking, you know, every president loves to have a good fucking boogeyman story to fucking fall back on, you know. to fucking kind of get some sort of fucking fervent support, you know, with the people behind them to try and take action against this evil foreign power of sorts. You know, right now it is China, you know, well, the fucking big balloon spying, you know, shit on TikTok as well. Other presidents have had similar kind of things, you know what I mean? But yeah, this current one, this seems to be the current boogeyman one, with China doing all the China things.
You know, maybe nothing will be lost. I don't know. You know, I'm sure everyone will have a different take on that. Some people absolutely love TikTok and find it a part of their daily lives, and oh man, now TikTok doesn't, you know, screwed up or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to shout-outs. Okay, let's do this. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about today. Usually, you have a ton to talk about when I come back from my break. Fire7672 re-upped his membership. Says, why wasn't my question answered on Ask the King? Fire, I feel like that is a question that needs a lot more qualifying information. Not every question gets answered on Ask the King. The only people whose questions get answered for sure are $20 patrons. Did you post up your question in the $20 patron thread to get it answered? Because to my knowledge, nobody did. Now, members get priority.
Imagine paying this fucker $20 just to ask a fucking question. Get the fuck out of here.
To get their questions answered on Ask the King, but it's not guaranteed. The vast majority of questions I answer on the show are from members, but that doesn't mean just because you're a member, you're going to get your question answered. So, I hope that generally answers your question unless you have more information. Okay? All right. So today our first contributor was O-Rings, who re-upped his membership for 9 months. Thank you so much, O-Rings. Then we had Gamer Guy, who dropped all those memberships. I think it was like 6. Got us up to 375. Thank you so much for that, Gamer Guy. Okay? Frozen Heart 834 did a super chat. He says, I would be a member, but I want more features. And I hear you. And I wish that I could offer more features. You know, we're in a situation where, again, YouTube, sadly, is very, very limited with what they offer as features for members. They essentially put it all on the content creator. They're like, what do you want to offer your members? I'm like, what do I want to offer? Well, what features can you give me through the site? Like, again, on Twitch, I can offer members exclusive emotes unlocked only for members. But then there's actually, if like the longer you're a consecutive supporter and member, I can unlock special emotes for you. Again, there's features like carrying over emotes to other channels. That's all stuff that's on the site, not me. Do you see? So it kind of makes me scratch my head that YouTube is like, oh, what do you want to do for your members? What do you mean, what do I want to do? Like, you're getting half the money for this, right? So why aren't you doing more, right? It just seems like they want to collect the money, but they don't really want to put the effort in to make it as good as Twitch or better than Twitch. So it is what it is. I can't really do much else. I wish I could give you more features. And again, I'm always willing to listen. If you want better features, share them with me. Let me know what they are. But again, if you just keep repeating the same dead stuff that I told you I can't do.
So yeah, that was, you guys might have missed that. You guys actually might have missed that when Phil was rambling away. His brain is so abnormally small, it's sometimes at serious risk of falling out. He had to fucking poke both ears there to make sure it would stay right in the fucking middle of his head.
Oh, it is what it is. I can't really do much else. I wish I could give you more features.
So there's the left hand side. So before that, is like this. So there we go.
So why aren't you doing more? Right? It just seems like they want to collect the money.
It fixes it in this side first here,
but they don't really want to put the effort in to make it as good as
they push too fucking far.
Twitch or better than Twitch. So it is what it is. I can't really do much else. I wish I could give you more features.
And so he pushes it in this side here just to fucking center out. The wee tiny small pig brain inside that big greasy empty head is safe for now.
And again, I'm always willing to listen. If you want better features, share them with me. Let me know what they are. But again, if you just keep repeating the same dead stuff that I told you I can't do for very justified reasons, then, you know, you're not going to get anywhere with that going in circles, right? Okay. Let's start over here with tips for the day. Let's see here. So, Shia starts today with a $5 tip. I would like to dedicate this stream to Tobbs, who was the poorhouse elf whose master sent him to his death by spiders. May Tobbs rest in peace, and may his former master meet an equally horrible fate. Absolutely, rest in peace to Tobbs. It was actually shocking. This happened last Hogwarts stream. If you're not aware, there's a side quest line.
I cannot believe we gained prayer hands from that. That was like legitimate prayer hands. Usually we count prayer hands as for like fucking being thankful, but that is legitimate prayer hands. We're counting that, for sure. We're a borderline prayer hands our fucking day, but it wasn't really, and it was like used in the wrong context, but I'm definitely counting that.
Rest in peace to Tobbs. It was actually shocking. This happened last Hogwarts stream. If you're not aware, there's a side quest line where there's a house elf who's missing, and you go off to find them, and you actually find that they have passed away. You find their body in a cave. In the game, after having defeated a ton of spiders that are in the cave, you find out that he got bitten and poisoned and he died in there. And it's like, dude, that's pretty dark. Like, I would say that's a really dark...
It's a game which involves, like, fucking... The game starts off with somebody fucking dying in front of your fucking eyes. Spoiler alert, by the way, don't worry, it wasn't a fucking big major character. But nah, some fucker dies immediately within the fucking first cutscene before you can even move a goddamn muscle. So it begins in a dark fucking vein. I love this fucking argument, by the way, that Harry Potter was a fucking series that started off so bright and bubbly, and as time went on, the fucking thing got darker and darker and darker. The whole entire fucking Harry Potter franchise begins with a fucking double murder, an attempted murder of a fucking baby. That is dark as fuck. Never mind fucking tell me that shit, it got so much fucking darker as it fucking went on. No, it's already fucking dark right from the fucking get-go.
Dark plotline for a game like this that otherwise is kind of upbeat. I mean, yes, there's a lot of combat or whatever, but it was just like, it was pretty brutal. And I was actually sad. I'm honest with you guys. I was feeling very sad, depressed, and kind of tearing up at it because it was presented in a very serious and sad manner in the game. It wasn't just like a joke or anything. It was seriously sad. And I was like, and it was funny because, you know, that happened on the stream the other day. I told my wife about it. And she's like, yeah, so here's the thing. Kat has seen Harry Potter movies before, but she hasn't seen a lot of them. She's seen just a few of them. She hasn't seen them in a million years. She's loving Hogwarts. It's one of her most favorite games of recent memory. And she's playing it, and now she's got all these questions. And she's like, is it true there's a plot line in Harry Potter movies that the house elves are kind of like, almost like indentured servants or whatever? I'm like, yes, there's a lore behind it. It's not like they're actually just like slaves. There's a reason behind it. It's almost like a relationship that goes hand in hand. You take care of them, and they help you, and they're actually happy if it's a good relationship. And it's definitely a weird relationship. For sure, that's a lot of questionable things said about it over the years. At the same time, you know, it was actually an ongoing plot line of the movies to free all the house elves. They felt like maybe it was a horrible thing that they were all slaves, right? Sure. So basically, she said, yeah, when I played that plot line, she's like, I was shocked that it was like that. She's like, that was so dark and everything. She was wondering if that kind of stuff happened in the movies. I was like, I can definitely tell you there's at least one I'm aware of in the movie that was very dark. And it kind of had a happy twist and then a very depressing end, right? Seriously. Anyway, so yeah, rest in peace to Tobbs. Man, that was sad last time around. I agree with you. All right, let's take a look here. Spawn Killer to the $1.25. I recently took a DNA test. I found out I'm part Italian, German, Russian, Portuguese, Polish, British, French. Yeah, I mean, me, like, I've never taken a formal test, but essentially what my dad tells me is that he's just such a mix of European countries that I'm basically kind of a mutt. You know, my mom is about 50% Italian, and then her mother was a mix of Polish and like Ukrainian or Russian or something like that. So on that half, it's actually pretty not that crazy. But my dad, he's like, yeah, probably got this country, this country, this country, and it's like, well, so really you can't really trust then any kind of, you know, when you're thinking about, dude, what's my culture? I don't really have one. I think the biggest chunk I have is Italian because I'm basically, you know, a quarter Italian. That's the biggest chunk of me. The rest of it is just a mishmash of a lot of different European countries. And my dad,
I'm going to say something that only Polish people will fucking get. Spierdalaj gruba dziwko.
Dad also says he believes, I don't know if this is true or not, but he believes that there's actually a little bit of Native American in his bloodline too. I don't know. I never traced the family bloodline. I was never too interested in it. But thank you for the tip. Spawn Killer. Okay, oh my god, I can't stop burping today. I told you, my stomach is going crazy today. I don't know what's happening here. Like I said, indigestion. Let's see here. So I received a $1 tip from Snow Carl. Welcome back. Do you think your focus should be exclusively on streams, considering on-demand viewers are basically irrelevant or dead when the streams bring in 90% of your views and support? I don't believe that's the case. All right, allow me to explain what I mean. Is it true that a lot of my live and upfront support is kind of in your face and celebrated? Absolutely. On every stream, we've got these different revenue sources that come in support via memberships, super chats, super stickers, tips, gifted memberships. All that is great, and we always shout it out, you know. And yes, that is a humongous and very important part of my content. I absolutely love being a full-time live streamer. I think that it was the best choice I ever made in 2017 to go from an on-demand style content creator to a live streamer and have these interactions and chill fun with you all. All right, I've talked about this many, many times. Very repetitive to even bring it up. You're tired. You're tired of hearing the same spiel from me, right? Right. So all that being said, yes, the on-demand viewers, I'll be honest, over time have tapered off. All right. What I find is that any given month, all right, I bring in probably 700,000 to 1 million viewers, and that's not viewers, but overall views is what I should say on this channel. And it varies greatly.
Yeah, you had to fucking correct that very fucking fast. And the thing is, though, Phil's metrics are kind of skewed compared to public-facing metrics because he privates all his fucking live streams. Every single live stream Phil does, he privates it, so that data is not available for public consumption to fucking... So Phil might have those kind of views, but he's talking about, he has like 60 different live streams, or close to 60, I'll say, per month. It's like 30 days in a month roughly. He streams twice a fucking day. I know he does it like 6 times a week, so So yeah, you're talking maybe fucking like, you know, almost 60 live streams every month that Phil has privated on his channel, which does not get included in the public-facing metrics. So when we go to Social Blade, for example, and type in DSP Gaming and check out his views, he is seeing different data on his own YouTube channel. If I go to Social Blade right now, Social Blade, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, fucking Social Blade, fucking look at Social Blade, everyone. And total video views weekly, and there's fucking track your monthly gained video views for DSP Gaming, and it's fucking gone down in the space of the last couple of years. It went from like 1 million, and in February there, 640,000. 640,000 is the most recent one. Although keep in mind this is public facing views, as in we don't. That is not including the live streams, as I believe. Phil might see it's between fucking 750,000 to 1 million on average, and that is because he's able to fucking check his own YouTube analytics, which does include his private fucking data as well as private live stream data. But the simple fact of the matter is the public facing number, which we can all see, most people can see, anyone else can see apart from obviously he can see his own personal data. The numbers are doing pretty poorly. And it's not. This was his worst month essentially in February since September. Sorry, so August 2022. But even then, it's like, he was on a wee small upward trend here, wasn't he? He was on a wee small upward trend. And it got so much better than in January. January was so great for him. And then down. And he might blame February for that. He might be tempted to try and blame February for that. Last February, he had 670,000. The February before that, he had 713,000. So I don't know. February is not always the fucking worst performing month for DSP Gaming. And just kind of put out there, a lot of times it's fucking usually things like October, November, sometimes it fucking really does fucking brilliant for him. For fuck's sake. Total subscribers weekly, it goes up 10,000 and drops 10,000. Fucking hell, man. The total views, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Video views for the last 30 days is down 0.5%. That's a fucking good stat for you right fucking there. Right fucking there.
There is a month with a bunch of giant new things going on. Big games, high profile, exciting things. Then you're going to see an increase in views and increase in attendance and stuff like that. Correct? But there could be a month where it's kind of dead. There's not much going on. And then you see a dip in views. All right? So how does that affect things? Well, yeah, it affects things like ad revenue. Absolutely. Ad revenue is something that's a factor here. You know, when it comes to the big picture, okay? Some months ad revenue is great from those on-demand viewers. Some months it's not, because it really depends on the time of year. Here's what I will say. Here's what I will strongly recommend, and I've been trying to push this because I really do feel this is the wave of the future for YouTube. If you like my content and you don't want to have to worry about any kind of bullshit or anything like that, a really great way to support this channel is becoming a YouTube Premium subscriber. Nope. Because when you watch my content with YouTube Premium, just listen to this. It doesn't matter if my video has ads enabled or has been flagged as not ad suitable. All right? I still get credit for your view and I still make something on it. Yes, YouTube Premium members actually help no matter what.
Phil, no. You're meant to be fucking selling this service for the viewer. All you're doing is fucking trying to promote this service for why it would benefit you and you alone. You're not really fucking selling this to your audience, you're fucking selling it so they can fucking give you more. It's all about you at the end of the fucking day. Why would any normal person care about getting YouTube Premium for fucking hearing about the perks of it benefits you and you alone? Stop shilling, for fuck's sake. Even if you're not getting paid to shill, this is a fucking shill.
Just through their views. As opposed to everyone else, yeah, it's intrusive when you see ads and shit. I know that. And, you know, if you become a YouTube Premium member, you don't have to see those ads, but if there's no ads enabled, you still get credit for it anyway, which is amazing. So, that's what I would say is best way, if you're an on-demand viewer, you want to support the channel, become a YouTube Premium subscriber. Watch the content with no ads, be able to download and watch offline later on. You can put stuff like these podcasts into a playlist, hit play, minimize, and just listen at your own convenience. And you're helping the channel out. Okay? All of this. Now, here's the thing. Do I want 100% focus on the streams? No. I don't. I know for a fact that I have an on-demand audience of thousands of people a month. I would say, I'm being a realist here now, okay? I would say that on this channel, we have 5,000 active viewers.
Oh my fucking god, okay. Should I take reality is being a realist the same as reality, in your opinion? And yeah, some people are kind of pointing out reality. I think it's the same thing, personally. I think it's the same thing. Other people are saying the same thing. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. To me, it's close enough to take it. I need to rewind this to fucking just see what Phil's saying. 5,000 what? What are you fucking talking about, Phil?
Here's the thing. Do I want 100% focus on the streams? No. I don't. I know for a fact that I have an on-demand audience of thousands of people a month. I would say, I'm being a realist here now, okay? I would say that on this channel, we have 5,000 active viewers, and we probably have about 10 to 15,000 casualized viewers. What does that mean? It means that I have 5,000 people that whenever I'm doing something they like, they watch it. How else can you explain that when I play a game that's a new hot release is popular, I'm getting, like, take a look at Hogwarts. There's like
I feel like I can easily debunk this by just visiting this fucking dead fucking channel. Going to views. And just showing off the fucking views for DSP Gaming within the last several fucking days, maybe even the last fucking month. Look at the fucking several dozens of thousands of fucking... Fuck this fucking shit. Some videos still have fucking 600 fucking views and it's fucking 2 weeks ago. The thousands and thousands. Fucking delusional as fuck. Hi-Fi Rush, 412 views 3 weeks ago. One Piece Odyssey 3 weeks ago, 260 views. Dead fucking channel. There we go, a month ago. Dead Space, 1.1k, wow. 4 figures, Phil, congratulations, it took you a fucking month. Now what number was he fucking quoting there? 5,000, 10,000 or some pish there? What the fuck's he talking about? The Daily Crap, 524 fucking views. No one gave a fucking shit about your fucking ranting and raving that fucking time. Jesus man, 235 views of One Piece Odyssey from a fucking month ago. This is some brutal numbers, man. And look, there's a part 1 of Dead Space, 7.4k views, fucking wow. So Dead Space went from 7.4k views of part 1 until it ended. I think the last part was, what, essentially about 1k. Yeah, about 1k, 1.3k got for it. In other words, about, you know, it lost interest by about, you know, 6,000 people lost fucking interest in it. So 700,000 people fucking checked out part 1. And 6,000 of them were like, fuck this shit, this is crap, and didn't stay.
9,000 plus views on part 1. How did that happen if I only have 1,000 viewers? Do you really think they all watched it 9 times? No. What it is people want to come in and watch the new thing, right? And they do, and that's exciting to them. But then they maybe don't necessarily watch the rest, you see? So that's what I mean, like, I probably have 5,000 dedicated viewers depending on what game I play. Some people will show up for Hogwarts, some will show up for Wolong, some will show up if I play a random Call of Duty stream. You see what
does he seriously not believe he's capable of getting some fucking fair weather viewer that is not subscribed to him? Maybe somebody's just interested in the fucking game and search for the fucking game and his fucking channel pops up with his fucking video. Does he genuinely not fucking believe that he gets a fucking random person to check out his fucking content?
What I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, all that will happen. And, you know, those are viewers I cherish. Those are viewers that are very important to me. But they're not here on the streams. They're still important. They're watching the content. I'm getting credit for it. Yes, I make ad revenue on it. All right? So that's the point I'm kind of making here is even though the on-demand viewer, the one who watches it later on, may not be the focus of who I'm interacting with on a daily basis, I still very much appreciate your views. That's why do you think I approve YouTube comments, right? I don't have to do that. I turn them back on for those on-demand viewers because they want to have conversations around the content that they're watching after the fact. I feel like that's important to the growth of a healthy channel, right? Man, this burp, I got another burp stuck in me. It's killing me. By the way, I realized I got distracted. I totally did not tell you what I wanted to tell you guys about the schedule. I'll tell you in a second. But yeah, no, Snow Carl, it's not just about 100% focused on streams at all. Is it true that the streaming viewers support me a lot? Yes. But just to give you some examples of the ways that people support outside of the streams. Viewing the ads or becoming a YouTube Premium subscriber, channel memberships, because you may not realize this, but not every single channel member is an active viewer of a stream. A lot of them are people who watch the content on demand, and they want to support in that ongoing way. Another way is Patreon. I have patreon.com/DarkSidePhil, and there's a good, you know, amount of people over there who every month are supporting me there too. All right? So there's just a ton. And, you know, I appreciate all of that. It all comes together to let this keep operating. I'm not just going to sit here and only focus on one style of viewer or whatever. Okay? Okay. Really? I'm being told by Ken, Chrome updated. If you have one of the recent NVIDIA video cards, it'll upscale your videos to 4K. That's terrifying. I don't want you to see me in 4K. That's absolutely scary. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, we have a couple more tips to shout out. But before I get to those, so I do have an update. And I forgot to talk about it when I was talking about the schedule. This week, Sunday night, I have to take off from streaming.
Could it be? Could it be an actual fucking interview?
And it's for an absolutely, positively, 100% awful, 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 awful reason. It's some of the worst news you could ever hear.
He's lying.
It's like, it's debilitating. It's depressing.
He's lying.
It's very sad news.
He's lying.
I wish I didn't have to share it with you.
He's lying.
All right, seriously, I really do. I wish that this was something that I could just ignore.
This is lying.
But sadly, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday night, I got to do my initial work on my taxes.
Seriously?
Which means I got to scan a ridiculous amount of documents.
Seriously? Is that the big footage? Oh my fucking god, was that it? Was that all the fucking thing it was? Oh my fucking god.
It means that I've got to sign agreements. It means that I've got to do this and that. And I got to get it done. I kind of procrastinated because I could have done it in February and I didn't.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Lyle Moffat for the super chat. He says, I've just noticed, didn't he deny the other day he had that boxing picture? Yet there it is in the background. Yeah, it was a very strange denial that Phil had, and I don't understand why he did it, because it was public knowledge he had it. He's taking pictures of himself with the picture. We've seen it in his fucking content for years.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
See, Lyle Moffat, long story short, and Lyle, I just think Phil just has a habit of lying just for the sake of it, you know. It's like second nature. It's like breathing for Phil to just lie randomly about anything these days. That's my take on that. Thank you very much to Prophet for the super chat. It says, I emailed Phil about the Super Res update under a sock. It won't work on Phil's streams due to the fact he relies on YouTube to upscale to 1080p. Well, see if you fucking adheres your warning via your sock account. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see if Phil will listen to you or not.
It means that I've got to do this and that. And I got to get it done. I kind of procrastinated because I could have done it in February and I didn't. And now if I don't start doing this, I'm never going to get it done. And the thing is, you might say, well, why don't you do it outside of the streams? Because it's a lot of work. It's all this tax documents need to be scanned and sent over. And then I have to read and sign a big agreement. And I have to put in all basic information. It's not even doing my taxes. It's the work to start doing my taxes. This is how annoying it is to do your taxes when you own your own business. It's a lot.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but couldn't Phil have been keeping track of this like meticulously? In his any spare time he had, he could have been doing all this prep work ahead of time. Rather than save it all for the last fucking second, he could have been doing it bit by bit throughout the fucking year, so he could have been so easily more prepared, so when the time came, he was ready to fucking just go and just get on with it. Instead he fucking just waits until the last possible fucking second and he's like, oh fuck, I need to do my taxes, I need to prep my fucking taxes, I didn't see this one coming, even though it's the same fucking time every single fucking year.
A lot of fucking work. Okay.
Hey, I just said fuck. That's another fucking bingo, I just said fuck. So Damien Anderson says, so what he's saying is he didn't even start on his taxes just on his day off. No, Phil didn't even start on his taxes apparently. Prophet says hold on, that's my thing to catch. Sorry. Prophet says he used grassroots accounting and renting to do it for him. It's in the bank leaks. That's right, I forgot about that. It's in the bank leaks, yeah. Grassroots accounting done it for him. Wasn't that the kind of place as well that was like the son, like the... It was like it was a friend of his parents or something that was in charge of that shit. They gave him the advice that he didn't have to fucking worry about taxes across, in Washington or some pish. And he blamed them, I can't mind. Toxic Child just says he could, but he's working 2 jobs now. Fucking second channel. And D-Dog says, like Christmas, these pop out of nowhere. Yeah. Christmas always sneaks up in people, doesn't it? Christmas is always sneaking up motherfuckers. And Stevie Red says, but he's busy, dude. He has to babysit the uploads. He operates a household and he only gets 1 day off a week to spend with his wife. Bullshit. Phil's day off fucking didn't involve his wife whatsoever until he fucking got home and fucking told her he was fucking, you're playing the game wrong. You're playing Hogwarts wrong. Let's find this fucking random Merlin fucking challenge and you fucking both got lost for 10 fucking minutes because they're fucking both morons. Bad Luck says, according to his bankruptcy files, he doesn't own a business. Is that one lovely fucking lie? It really is, that one fucking lovely lie. About, you know, when is a business not a business? When DSP is trying to fucking sound impressive, I guess. And Prophet says, I was wrong about the accounting firm. That was so the one in the back leaks are the ones from Washington, but the fucking family friend thing, that was Connecticut, which was years ago, which was not in the back leaks. Okay, yeah, my bad.
It's really annoying. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I have to do it. And if I don't take the time to do it, all right, it's going to keep getting delayed. And I don't want to have another year where my taxes get delayed. So I got to take Sunday night off. No late stream on Sunday night. It'll be a Wolong. We're doing Wolong all day Friday. Saturday is DSP Reacts and Oblivion, and then Sunday will be Wolong on the daytime stream, and that's it.
So Wolong on Sunday during the day is going to have essentially a guilt trip of trying to do doubly successful compared to usual because there's no night stream to fucking rely on.
No late stream on Sunday. I have to sit down and take the time to do this initial tax work and at least get the process rolling. Yes, I am going to have to take more time off moving forward, maybe even later this month. I might have to take another stream or two off to do all this work. So that I can basically, you know, get it all done and get it done. It sucks. I don't want to do it. I have to. It's, you know, bullshit. Someone says, why not do it on Wednesday? Because Wednesday's my day off. You know, the one day a week where I don't do this kind of shit. And by the way, Wednesday, half the day I was doing errands anyway. Don't you think I deserve a few hours with my wife a week to relax and have a meal and maybe watch something, watch her play games or watch someone else play a game or watch a show? Do you think I deserve that? Rather than every moment of every fucking day some kind of work. Do you think maybe, you know, feel a little bit relaxed? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. People being jerks. All right, now we can get. So anyway, Sunday night, no stream.
Not an arsehole. People being jerks. Fucking suggesting that fucking day my taxes my fucking day off. Fuck the fuck off, you fucking precious little bitch.
I'm gonna keep reminding everyone, no stream Sunday night. Gotta do some personal work. All right, let's continue. I got a $1 tip here. So someone tipped $1, says, why not swallow your pride, go back to Twitch if you make more money? Because it wouldn't last. Here's the thing. Again, the thing is time passes and everyone seems to forget. Okay? I wouldn't make more money on Twitch anymore. Here's what happened on Twitch. I already know what happened because I have evidence of it. Twitch had a culture change. Twitch decided...
This is the evidence that no one's allowed to fucking see. This is evidence which is for Phil's eyes only. This evidence, which is... It might as well be fucking, fucking like a pot of gold at the end of the fucking rainbow. This is magical evidence that only exists in the land of Phil Burnell.
Now keep in mind, I was live streaming on Twitch since 2013. 2 years I streamed there, then I left. I actively streamed on YouTube from like 2015 through say late 2016. Then I went back to Twitch from late 2016 all the way until, what was it, April, May of 2021. So you're talking a good almost 4 or 5 year stretch there. And then what happens is in Twitch behind the scenes, they had a culture change. And their culture change was they wanted to ban people.
Oh my god, Stevie did actually called it. Twitch had a... Stevie did quoted right before that being said, Twitch had a culture change. He called it word for word. Fuck me, man. That's impressive. I mean, also, it's also expected, I guess, but still, well done, Steve.
Money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much to Logan K for Super Chat. It says, adult shoes downtime to get things done. Phil is just a man-child. He honestly fucking is, man. He's such a fucking baby at times, man. But even babies are fucking usually fucking adorable. Phil's just like some sort of fucking, you ever see some like Gollum-like baby? It just looks like it's fucking horrible, and you're like, why is this fucking thing? Nah, I don't think anyone does think that. It's hard to fucking compare Phil to any sort of fucking creature, because even those creatures usually have some sort of redeeming fucking quality. For Phil, what is Phil's redeeming quality in anything? Cockroaches are at least fucking, versatile and fucking, they're resilient as fuck, like fucking, you try and nuke a cockroach, it'll probably survive. You know what I mean? Which is an admirable fucking trait in a cockroach, but Phil, there's nothing fucking admirable about him at all, although he does seem to fucking survive a whole lot. So, let's rewind just to make sure I don't miss anything. Phil fucking ranting and raving about fucking Twitch. Let's fucking just enjoy this fucking deluded ranting.
May of 2021. So you're talking a good almost 4 or 5 year stretch there. And then what happens is in Twitch behind the scenes, they had a culture change. And their culture change was they wanted to ban people who had toxic followings, because they felt that those toxic followings would rub off on the business at a time when they were trying to do different things with their internal culture, okay? So basically what happened was people mass reported me on Twitch for things that I didn't do. Things from 10 plus years ago that I had done. That Twitch was well aware previously I had done because they were in the past. And they had already allowed me to be on the site for so many years. But all of a sudden, again, with their new change in culture behind the scenes, they decided that I was too much of a risk, too much of a liability. That people were going to keep false reporting me constantly to the site. They didn't want to deal with the false reports. They didn't want to deal with, seeing if Phil is doing the right thing or not. And in fact, what happened was not only did they kick me out of the partner program without any legal justification, when I inquired and said, I require you to provide me with legal evidence that I did something wrong for you to sever our legal agreement. And they refused. They violated their own terms of service with the partner program. Yes, they can kick you out of the partner program whenever they want, but they have to legally justify it. They can't just say you did something wrong and then never say what you did wrong. That's illegal. You have to actually prove wrongdoing.
This is an incredible fucking rant. This is insane. Methbear says YouTube, PayPal and Patreon send paperless 1099 forms. Most of his business purchases are online or digital. Honestly, I can imagine he prints web pages and PDFs to scan them. Yeah, that would make sense to me as well, to be fair. Yeah, probably does that, yeah. Tomion says he just went to Super Siege mode. Yeah, big time.
Money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much to Barrett Wells. Super Chat says, so if any of his audience followed him over from Twitch, they're toxic people. I feel quite certain he's referring to us mentally ill detractors who are constantly reporting them, apparently. I just love Phil fucking presents this argument without a shred, without an iota of evidence whatsoever. He just fucking rants and raves. It's perfectly fine for Phil to rant and rave and pretend he's got fucking evidence but not even fucking present it to the audience to fucking see for themselves. At least when we're making claims about Phil Burnell, we try and justify things and back it up with fucking evidence. For example, Phil fucking copyright struck. Well, it's potentially possible. It's possible Phil had a hand in copyright striking raw DSP archive earlier on today. He certainly seems to be aware of it because it is his details, his phone number, his email addresses that were used in the fucking reports for the copyright strikes. So he would have been very aware of it at the very fucking least, and yet, despite being aware of it, he decided not to take any action of it. That's a factual fucking statement of the events that fucking happened. He's at least aware of a situation. That's us presenting evidence to fucking you guys about the fucking situation. Look at Shinko Flair's community post to see more details. He fucking provided a screenshot of the fucking thing, for fuck's sake. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. We fucking provide evidence of fucking things we say, the DSP says and does. But Phil is like, no, just take my fucking word for it. I have tons of evidence, you guys just aren't allowed to fucking see it. Fucking moron. Steve Ed says, legal side Phil is the best. Phil, he is completely clueless. I agree. Phil thinking he's so fucking in tune with fucking the legalities of the fucking law and all that shit. Fuck me, man. Trace Max, super chatted there for Phil. I appear on a podcast soon. That's the thing though, we might not get this on this show, sadly. Like, we are like 30 minutes behind, at least, I think. How far are we behind? 35 minutes behind. I better fucking get on it. But yeah, thank you, Barrett, for super chat.
Or else you've actually violated your own terms of service. So basically, you're in a situation where I can't make money on the site.
Let's rewind it just to get a fucking full, context of just that wee rant there. 2 things.
Any legal justification. When I inquired and said, I require you to provide me with legal evidence that I did something wrong for you to sever our legal agreement. And they refused. They violated their own terms of service with the partner program. Yes, they can kick you out of the partner program whenever they want, but they have to legally justify it. They can't just say you did something wrong and then never say what you did wrong. That's illegal. You have to actually prove wrongdoing, or else you've actually violated your own terms of service. So basically, you're in a situation where I can't make money on the site because they've kicked me out of the partner program but won't tell me what I did wrong to get me kicked out. Why? Because it was shit from 10 years ago. It wasn't anything that I had actively done. I hadn't done anything on Twitch that would have been cancelable or kick me out. They didn't want someone who in his past, over a decade ago, had said risque things. So they kicked me out of the... Now, they didn't ban me. You notice that. They didn't ban me. They didn't ban me from the site. Right now, I can go to Twitch right now and stream over there if I wanted. But they removed me from the partner program because they didn't want the liability of someone making money on their site in their program who they felt had done these things that were not in line with their culture values. You see? So, it wasn't a terms of service violation. It was a partnership contract violation. There's a difference. Terms of service would have been, oh, you did something wrong, we banned you from the site for breaking our terms of service. They never said I did that. They claimed I violated the legal agreement with the partnership. That's what they said. but then they refused to provide legal evidence of me breaking the terms of the partnership. Therefore, they violated the contract, not me. Anyway, so me going back over there, all right? First of all, literally at any moment, even if I got back into the partnership, that's just grounds that they could do it again. That's literally just grounds that they could say, hey, we just decided once again that we don't want you in our partner program. Goodbye. You can't make any more money over here. Now, why would I set myself up in that position? I'm someone who operates a business. This business is what pays my bills and lets me raise a family. How in the holy hell would I go over there and believe that they're not going to just pull it again, right? That's, you know, in addition, not only that, but yeah, even their terms of service enforcement is terrible. If you remember, they shut me down multiple times for false copyright claims that never happened. They were bullshit. They weren't real. They weren't legit at all. They didn't even check them. They just shut down my stream.
Yeah, false copyright claims are a fucking bastard, aren't they? It must be quite annoying. It's nice of you to fucking sympathise with false fucking copyright claims. I always fucking ask Dark Dave about that fucking shit. How annoying is it to have fucking false copyright claims get struck in your fucking channel? Boo fucking who for that.
How in the holy hell would I go over there and believe that they're not going to just pull it again, right? That's, you know, in addition, not only that, but yeah, even their terms of service enforcement is terrible. If you remember, they shut me down multiple times for false copyright claims that never happened. They were bullshit. They weren't real. They weren't legit at all. They didn't even check them. They just shut down my streams. In addition to that, they shut me down and said, oh, you said a bad word, a racist word. I never said it. They verified the claims. Oh, you never said it. And they restored my stream after shutting me down live in the middle of a stream for something I didn't do. So, I mean, do I really have to keep going? A culture shift that's cancel culture friendly, trying to get people off the site that they don't deem are in line with their cultural values, despite the fact you've done absolutely nothing wrong. They won't prove anything or provide evidence of wrongdoing, correct? They won't actively, you know, enforce their terms of service properly. They make mistakes, and then you have to clean up their own mistake. It's a mess. The whole site is a mess. And it sucks because I agree, the chat's better, the features are better. But it's on a site that's run by a bunch of unprofessional people. That business is insanely unprofessional. No professional business will ever treat you like that. They'll give you a fair shake. They'll explain the situation fully. They'll try to hash out and or work towards a common resolution. They're just like, oh, well, just get rid of you. Why? What did I do? Oh, we don't have to tell you. Actually, you do. Because, by the way, if I took them to court for it, I would probably win. You can't just violate a legal agreement we have just because you feel like it without evidence, you know?
As Prophet has pointed out in chat, Twitch never shut Phil down during the stream. They removed his chat crowns, but the stream kept going, and he was emailed about the situation. Look, Phil just loves to try and rewrite history for what it fucking is, but the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of fucking evidence against Phil for saying and doing things wrong on Twitch. And look at Trace Max in the super chat again. I thought you didn't have a Doc Lewis portrait. Yep, that's what someone alluded to earlier on. Phil randomly denied having a fucking Doc Lewis fucking artwork earlier on. On Tuesday, I think it was, fucking hell, you know what I mean, 2 days ago. And it appears a fucking next fucking stream. It's bizarre, yeah. They've not been leaned yet for some fucking reason, who fucking knows why.
Anyway, but that's why I'm not there. What's the point? If I went back there, it's not swallowing pride. There's literally no way I would be able to actively operate my business over there. At any waking moment, they could shut you down for anything and literally don't have to justify their actions. They just do it, right? Now, by the way, I mean, do we really have to talk about the fact of how that site operates now? You know, we're over 2 years, well, about 2 years since I left. And take a look at how the site has now operated. Look at the trash content that's on there that they allow because it makes them money. But it's in line with their cancel culture values. As long as it's in line with their values, they're okay with it. It doesn't matter how immoral or messed up it could be, how corruptible it could be to a younger audience. They don't care. As long as it's in line with their own cultural values, they allow it as long as they can make money on it. So, you know, I don't want to be there.
You want to fucking talk about exploiting a fucking younger audience, Phil? You fucking cater every single one on your fucking videos as suitable for children. None of your content is suitable for children. First of all, because it's you. Second of all, for the language you fucking use. Third of all, because you're a fucking cunt. Fourth of all, fuck off. Your fucking content is not suitable whatsoever for children, and yet you fucking cater every single fucking video for children. You fucking make sure every single fucking video you upload to this fucking platform has that fucking thing ticked suitable for children. And your content is not suitable for fucking children. You fucking love to fucking pretend you have a fucking audience it's mainly fucking adults, not a shit. And yet you fucking make sure you tick suitable for children to try and maximise the fucking profitability of the fucking shite content you upload on a fucking daily basis. Stevie Dead is saying basically Phil's complaining that companies have standards. Pretty much, yeah. As long as it aligns with their values. It's fucking crazy. Here's Phil shitting on the fucking culture of Twitch. But companies, as I'm saying, it's their fucking company. If that company wants to fucking run that company that way, so be it. If you don't fucking agree with it, you don't fucking have to be there.
I don't. There's no point. I'll never be able to safely operate that. Okay? Okay. What's really sad about all of this, as I've told you guys many times over the years, I want to explain something. I'm not a conservative guy. I'm not a Republican. I'm not. Yet, these sites...
Anymore. Phil was officially a registered Republican back in the fucking day. So for full context there, probably could have just said anymore, just for the sake of clarification.
What's really sad about all of this, as I've told you guys many times over the years, I want to explain something. I'm not a conservative guy. I'm not a Republican. I'm not. Yet, these sites seem like want to kick me. Why would you want to kick me off? I'm tell everyone, everyone's welcome to my streams. I want everyone to be happy. I don't care what your gender is, what your race is, what your sexual orientation.
Everyone's welcome to your streams. You're threatening to ban some fuck because they weren't speaking English earlier on. Get the fuck out of here. Everyone's fucking welcome as long as they fucking speak English, as long as they speak your language and look like you and sound like you. If they're fucking different, you're gonna fucking question them. You're gonna fucking question them why you fucking here. Why can't I fucking understand you? Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna fucking get rid of you because you're not fucking speaking my language. Boo fucking... I fucking love the fucking lies he fucking believes. He actually believes his own fucking bullshit narrative. Everyone's fucking welcome here. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. People are really fucking welcome as long as they have fucking money to give you. If there's no fucking way for them to fucking give you money, then they're fucking gone as soon as they fucking say anything remotely out of line, whether in English or not, they're fucking gone as long as they have no money to fucking justify the things they're fucking saying. The only exception to that is Derek, and fuck knows why he gets a fucking free ride.
Orientation is, I don't give a shit how you identify, just be happy in life. I'm one of the people that is completely open to all of this stuff. And they treat me like I'm some kind of a scumbag, staunch, conservative, hateful Republican that they hate and they want me off their sites. Like, what are you doing? Right? Like, that's not me. That's not who I represent at all. In any way, shape, or form. That's totally not me. But that's how they want to represent me for some reason. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let's continue. Snowcurl.
Was any of that hateful slurs? A lot of it was fucking ranting and raving at Twitch, but did he actually use any hateful slurs there? It's hard to fucking tell.
Dollar tip. I love how you branched out and you react in other forms of content. Do you think since you've reduced the amount of gameplay you put out per week by 25%, that I don't believe that. You need to be more selective in what games you choose to play. First of all, the only weeks that there will be dramatically reduced amount of gameplay will be the weeks when I do the big react event. Okay, that's it. It's only gonna be 1 week a month. We're gonna see a lot less gameplay. It's not even a lot. You know, that quarter, maybe 20%, right? But every other week it's one stream, one major stream. Like this week, it's Saturday. The major stream on Saturday. That's it. Everything else is gameplay, every other stream. Okay? Should I be more selective with the games I play? Absolutely, yes. And if you haven't noticed, that has absolutely, positively happened in the last couple of years. And a lot of people have issue with it, because I used to be the guy, and people still have this ingrained in their brains, that Darkside Phil is the guy who plays every major release, and whether good or bad, and then he plays it and honestly reviews it, and that's how we know if a game is good or not. And that has changed so long ago. Like, really, I can't even, my time and the money, I don't have time to do that anymore. I'm not the guy who's just sitting here all day, every day, pumping out playthroughs for you. I'm doing a variety of content. I do a podcast every day. Now we got React content going. We got, 6 days a week full-time I'm streaming, but I need to have a break. I have to have a 1 day away. I can't. So you're right. I have to be more selective with the games that I'm playing. And that means I'm skipping games. For example, I skipped Fire Emblem in January. A lot of people gave me shit. I skipped a bunch of games in February. I'm skipping Octopath Traveler 2 in March. Oh my god. Dude, I'm already playing all these other RPGs. How am I supposed to play yet another one, right? The thing is, you can't have it both ways, but that's what people want. Like, so if I played Octopath Traveler 2, some people would be happy, but then you have people saying, you're playing too many RPGs, what are you doing? You see? So, yeah, it's not like that anymore. And you're right, I have to be more selective, and I have to pick and choose what I'm going to play. I think Wolong's a good choice. I definitely think Resident Evil 4 Remake is the best choice for this month. That's like the hype game everyone cares about. And it's about variety, too. Not just playing the same style of game a million times. So that's important, okay? Looks like our last tip so far, a $2 tip from Nico. Welcome back, Phil. Thank you very much to Nico. So once again, Snowcrawl, I'm going to say, seriously, dude, that wasn't cool. For those who don't know, here's what happened, okay? So I'm streaming here. I'm trying to concentrate. All right? I'm trying to concentrate. And Snowcrawl starts tagging me in my chat. I'll give you a full story now. He says, oh, Phil, your PayPal doesn't work. Your PayPal doesn't work. Your PayPal doesn't work. I'm getting error. Now, this has happened before with Snowcrawl. And I told him, it seems like it's on your end. It's not anything with me. It's on your end. And he had to kind of, call with either his financial institution or PayPal support or whatever it was. He had to get it cleared up. Okay? So apparently it happened again. He's telling, I can't tip. Well, guess what? Other people are tipping. And they're going through. It's only you that has the problem. So hence, the problem is with you, not with me. And I appreciate that you want to contribute, but why are you spamming my chat and trying to derail my podcast? Let me ask this question. How was I able to resolve that situation? Okay? I'm really not trying to be a jerk here. How was I able to resolve your tipping situation? You think it would either be you and your financial institution or you and PayPal. One or the other. You got a problem. You got to get it. You know what I'm saying? I can't fix that by you spamming my chat during the podcast. Oh, everyone stop. I have to call PayPal live on stream and find out why Snow Carl's dollar tip wouldn't come through. Like, literally, a moment after that, someone tipped. Nico has tipped. Tips are coming through. You're the only one with the problem. You got to figure it out. You got to assume it's you first. And then, let's say there's a giant problem. Then notify me. Now, the moment my tip won't go through, I need to just spam Phil's chat and tag him and say, did he see my message? Did he see? It's drama, dude. I don't have time for your drama. I got a show to do. You can't just derail it, dude. All right? I understand if you're trying to look out for me, but you gotta use your brain here. All right? It get to the point where now, look, I have to do
If these fuckers had a goddamn brain, you wouldn't be getting any fucking money from them. Why do you think we call them fucking dentheads? They don't have any fucking conscious thought in their fucking body to fucking think to themselves, oh, I need to actually fucking think about this rationally. If they were capable of rational fucking thought, you'd not get a fucking penny.
whole segment about this now. People are looking, they're groaning, and they're oh my god, you had to waste time on this. Yeah, it's, you know, literally anyone else who has that issue would probably try to figure it out on their end first before they panic like you, man. You gotta stop with the nonsense, all right? Because I have to derail my whole stream about it. Okay? Oh my.
So yeah, Snow Carl may not fucking spam the goddamn chat, even though he fucking contributes to it on a daily basis, basically. Derek though, Derek can fucking spam the chat all he fucking wants, over and over again with the same fucking message. Fucking say bye to Phil several fucking times until Phil fucking sees it and says, bye Derek, see you later. It's just bizarre how fucking Derek gets a free pass. And it's like, it's weird, even fucking members, I could have sworn the fucking Dutch brothers were fucking talking about it the other day. And some members can get away with discussing Derek, it seems, at least in some capacity. But yeah, it's fucking mind-blowing what sort of agreement's in place to fucking allow Derek to still be there.
God. Anyway. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Alright, so guys, we have pretty much covered everything concrete for me to talk about today. And incidentally, we're out of time. We just, we hit the time when I end the show. Alright, so thank you for being a good audience. I hope you like the new setup. You want to test something? Actually, I don't know if we'd be able to test it. I was going to say, do you want to test it with the capture? And I will do it live we're going to go over there in a minute anyway to see how it looks with the capture setup. We'll do it together and try to figure that out. Okay, so Mango Jewel Pots, I don't even know what you're talking about. Please, now you're spamming the chat. Just cut it out. I don't know what you're talking about because that didn't happen. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't know what you're talking about is the same as what the fuck you're talking about. I think it's a fair thing. That's close enough. I don't know what you're talking about is the same as what the fuck you're talking about in my opinion. I think we can take that. We only need 2 more. We have a free space, remember, because of Phil burping them 10 fucking times. Amazingly, no one asked him about the goddamn interview.
So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And, happy March. I would love to get feedback on this. Like, really, I would love to... Hold on. Excuse me. I told you, I've had indigestion today. I've been burping like crazy. I don't know what's going on. I hope it goes away. But anyway, I would love to get your feedback. What do you think about the new setup? What do you think about not doing a monthly goal anymore, but maybe doing small daily goals for members? What do you think about an idea for a big scope React event? Okay, later on this month. I need to know what you want on DSP Reacts over later on this month. In addition to that, excuse me. In addition to that, what do you think about the big birthday event I want to do next month? I need all this feedback. Let me know. Give me all this feedback. What do you think? Well, get your ideas. The thing that's the most urgent is definitely the big React event. We got to talk about that soon because I want to have a poll set up for that next week so the members over on DSP Reacts can start voting. What I might actually do is do a post today, later on today over there, and basically what the post will basically say is, hey, members, what do you want to see for the next big React event? Give me some suggestions. But I want your open suggestions too, okay? Sound good? All right, guys, thank you so much. Hope that you guys enjoyed the podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, I am feeling a little lucky.
Oh my fucking god. As somebody who's like a quarter Irish, I find this mildly annoying. Jesus fucking Christ. Poscley's asking why are Americans obsessed with St. Patrick's Day. To be fair, there's quite a lot of Irish immigration in America, you know what I mean? Like Boston in particular, for example, I think has a strong Irish presence. Just, you know, so yeah. The fact of the matter is quite a lot of, you know, Irish immigrants went over and settled in America, and they also they didn't forget their roots. And yeah. And also it's a fucking fun holiday to celebrate as well. People can get pushed. But yeah. Fucking diddly dee, Jesus Christ. How long does it go? I kept fucking spamming it. Jesus Christ,
Okay,
man.
so now what I'd like to do, let's actually see how this is going to look. Now that I make it 480p, I think we should actually be able to see more of the background behind me now than we did last month. Because last month we had the long Ninja Gaiden painting. That kind of, yeah, see? All this you're seeing, this blue right here, wasn't there last month. That was blocked by the Ninja Gaiden painting. So now
wow, it's a fucking smaller pictures, fucking, you get to see more from fucking shit. The camera's 480p now, so you can see more. Fucking array, and plus a fucking picture small around them.
I'm sitting and playing games, you'll actually see a lot more of the colored background. And incidentally, today we're doing Hogwarts, and so that's green, Slytherin green. So you actually see some nice green behind me now for that. Reminder, whenever we play Hogwarts, if we happen to hit our tips goals of 100 and 150.
Here we go, he's going to fucking show off the hat and the fucking scarf.
$50, respectively. At $100.
Holy shit, man. Fucking big super chat for Phil here. Autistic Boys Money Clan. Hey DSP, would you be interested in being the cast in a reality TV show? I'm head of casting for an upcoming show. Big fan and can hook you up to a big audience. I think we'd all love to see you on the big screen. Let me know if this interests you. $50 fucking dollars for that shit. $50 fucking given to Phil in a super chat for that. What the hell? Jesus Christ.
I will wear the Slytherin hat that I bought specifically for this playthrough. And at the full 150, it will be the Slytherin scarf. All right, now here's the thing. I got to use the bathroom. I know that sucks, but I really have to. So please give me like a short break. Yes, I am going to run some ads right now, and I know I'm probably going to lose hundreds of people. The podcast is over, but I got to use the bathroom. All right, so give me a minute here to go use it. And then I'll be back, and we're going to jump back into Hogwarts chill fun. All right, guys, thank you. Been a great audience. I'll be back shortly.
So Phil muted the stream at 12:38 PM his time. We are 42.5 minutes behind live DSP right now. Apparently it's away for like 15 minutes. So we're in from 42.5 minutes behind Phil. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Jesus, man, he came back about 12:50. That was like a 12-minute break or something for Phil. 12 minutes sitting in a fucking shitter playing that stupid game.
Okay, guys, I feel a heck of a lot better. And I'm ready to come back here and let's do some Hogwarts fun. All right. I know we're going to... You know what's really funny now? Did you guys notice something? Did you notice? We actually have way more viewers for the podcast these days than the games. But I think that has to do something with the fact that the games are ongoing games that we've been playing for a while.
No, it's just usual because the fucking podcast tends to have you fucking saying a lot about stupid fucking shit and nobody fucking wants to see you play a fucking game anymore. That's the simple case of the matter.
Hogwarts, you know, we started in, what was it, second week of February? It's been going on now for 3 weeks or so. And continues, you know, this is going to be like a 50-plus hour playthrough. So that stands to reason that that's going to be a playthrough that's going to lose ongoing viewership over time, correct? But that's just crazy that the podcast now has become such a staple and interesting show to a lot of people that we get more viewers for that than a lot of the games we're playing. I'm okay with that. Listen, I'm happy to be putting out an entertaining podcast for you guys that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy that people feel that way, that they really like it, okay? I'd much rather have it that way than we have a very low attendance and people show up for the game.
We had a snort. We finally had our first snort. Hear it in all its glory right here. In fact, now I'm hearing it. Let's see it. Observe a snort.
Way that they really like it, okay?
There it was. We actually have that took so long to fucking happen. Didn't have a fucking snort for so long. But he could not last the entire fucking bingo. We finally add one to the goddamn snort counter.
I'd much rather have it that way than we have a very low attendance and people show up for the game. I'd rather have it that more people are here for me to talk and chill. And then after that, we watch, you know, we do gaming after for those who want to stick around for whatever I'm playing, right? So, I mean, that's true too, Zebra, but that's the thing. He says, oh, detractors watch your podcast for juicy info. I'm sure that's true too. I'm absolutely sure that's true. And, you know, that's life, but, you know, people are interested. That's good. It took a while. It took about a year, right? It took about a year for people to actually get used to the podcast and Now I think it's just a major part of everything. People are, you know, they look forward to it. Thank you, Willow. Willow says, I like the new setup. I'm glad you do. Here it is, the new setup for the month, which will have Punch Out to my left and, of course, Super Mario Brothers 1 to my right. And I hope that it looks good on camera. Let me know. Now you can actually see more of the colored background behind me. As you can see, as I turn here to play, you'll be able to see more of whatever color it is that's behind me for the day. So, Andy says, I watched your Duke Nukem Forever review. It was overall positive. Has your mind changed? Do you still agree with the game is pretty good? I feel that the game is... My thoughts haven't changed on the game since I reviewed it. It's not a great game. It's not going to be a game that everyone's going to love. But if you wanted something that plays like a 1990s Smash Mouth classic FPS, which is what the game was supposed to be, then you'll love it. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people went into it expecting it to be like a modern game. It wasn't. It wasn't even designed to be a modern game. Yes, there were some modernizations added to it, but that wasn't the idea. A lot of people went into it with this weird, wrong, preconceived notion of what it was going to be, not even doing the research to figure out what the game was, and that's why they didn't like it. I'm not saying it was a game of the year or anything. It definitely wasn't. Okay, are we ready? Let's get started. All right, everyone, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy.
Annoyingly, that is the end of Bingo. Phil did not say friend, interview, or in my opinion, I don't think he had any hateful slurs. He was close to hateful slurs, but I don't think he really got there. I mean, it's debatable. Hateful slurs, I think, was debatable, wasn't it? It's one of those things you couldn't really tell for sure. Was he actually hateful, or was he just being a bitch? You know. But either way, I don't think it would have made him. We got one free space, but even then, it wouldn't have been enough because it would have been short with a full house, sadly. We have the free space to use up anyway, as I said. I mean, because I feel burping all goddamn time. I don't know what to fucking think. Either way, it's a double bingo. I think whatever we do, it's a double bingo. No, just tick this one. Because that's up and down. No, double bingo. There we go. So that'll be the end of that. So we'll just fucking play the horns one last time. But yeah, we're 23 out of 25 in a card. Strong card. Very strong card, but sadly not enough to derail Phil fucking being all weird. I'm kind of curious. To see how Phil's doing now. So he started the stream on $11. Let's see how he's doing now when I refresh the page.
No other door here, right?
$34. 1 minute man has came and went. But minus him, he's been given an additional $3. I want to rewind to see how Phil responded to the super chat that fucking came in like fucking 10 minutes ago or some pish. How long ago was it? There it is here. Did he respond to this?
Shout out here. A shout out here is from, let's see here, 1 Minute Man. 1 Minute Man took $20. Thank you very much for that. It's a large contribution. Look at this guy's name. Yeah, I'll shout that out in a second. Thank you for the $20 tip. I appreciate that very much. And thank you so much, 1 Minute Man, for your ongoing support of all of my content. I really appreciate that.
Enough. Get on, mate. Shout out the fucking other tip, the other contribution. Come on, Phil.
Thank you.
Go on, Phil.
And then there was another tip.
It wasn't a tip.
Anonymous tipper to $1 says thoughts on Wings calling you out for his next fight. I already talked about this. I don't care about any of it.
Boring.
You're doing it for a payday. A choice not needed in my payday. Seriously. So I'm a big fan. I could hook you up with an audience. We'd love to see. Says, would you be interested?
Here we go. The super chat read.
So this person's name, I'm not even reading. Seriously.
Does Phil find the name offensive? The fucking username? Hold on. So he finds the username. I can't even fucking. I'm going past it, I guess. I just passed it barely. Damn. Load, you bastard. Why can't you load more? Fuck.
Did a $50 super chat. Says, would you be interested in being cast in a reality TV show? There's an upcoming show. I'm a big fan. I could hook you up with an audience. We'd love to see you on the big screen. No. But thank you for the super chat. And I'm not even putting your name on the screen because it's offensive. So.
Why does Phil find autism offensive? Rewind the fucking thing. It actually. Autistic Boys Money Clan. Am I wondering what the offensive part of that is? Phil generally gets triggered whenever the word autism appears. It's bizarre. I just think, there's nothing offensive about that. Is there anything offensive about that name? No one's been called anything. This is what they're called. I'm so fucking confused. Anyway, that was Phil's fucking day. Fucking hooray for him. He got I don't think he responded to the super chats, but I don't think he would have anyway. Fuck it, we'll have to wait and see. But that's going to be the end of Bingo. I'm going to wrap Bingo up there, guys. We didn't win Bingo, 23-25, still a strong game. But sadly, it is what it is. Nothing because of bug Bingo mechanics and all that jazz. This will be the horrific sight for the thumbnail tomorrow, for tomorrow's Bingo. Friday Bingo stream tomorrow. Phil will be back tomorrow. I'm probably going to just stick to snort for the centre space. Every time I try and fucking pick a specific word for the centre square. Oh, that's right, that's what I was going to do. The centre square tomorrow is going to be Phil being racist. And if Phil is racist at any point during that stream tomorrow, during that podcast, then we can tick off centre square and we can add a racism card to the square in general. There we go, that's tomorrow to look forward to. We're actually going to fucking test the waters and have a centre square be Phil being racist. Okay. So I am going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I do appreciate everyone being here. Thank you very much for keeping me right in the card. And just in general, thank you for being here. Thank you for. Hope you all had fun. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I do hope you enjoyed the rest of your Thursday. Thank you for the contributions as well, and especially with D-Dog. D-Dog went extremely generous super chat on an insane amount of money, and he says to put it towards a Steam Deck. So I will definitely looking them up for sure. You know what I mean? I'm not going to ignore. I'm not going to ignore the request for sure. I'm going to look into that kind of possibility of getting like a Steam Deck. But it's still, I do appreciate anything that comes my way, but especially as it's obviously a very large amount of money. So thank you once again. And I'm going to end things. I always end things by playing the wee video made by a certain Pixar Animations. It is called Notorious PIG Contributions. It is one of my favourite wee videos of all time. I wasn't ready for it to fucking play it. Every time I go full screen, it automatically plays. It's so annoying. But yeah. But yeah, this video is by Pixar Animations, Notorious PIG Contributions, and I'll be back. Sorry, fucking swallowed something for language. I'll be back tomorrow for some more DSP Bingo fun to end also end the working week, you know, so Friday fun tomorrow. Until then, I hope you all have a good time, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it your Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Bingo fun. Until then, have a good one, guys. I'll catch you all later. Thanks again. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant, fucking gone.